Welcome to Adair County High School, John Byrd Memorial Gymnasium. 20th District doubleheader tonight. Indians and Lady Indians versus the Eagles and Lady Eagles from Campbellsville. Joining me as always, my partner Scott Bennett. And Scott, Indians in good shape. I know boys wise, girls really need this win. They're trying to stay out of that 4 spot.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the key to this game. They win, they'll stay out of it. They lose, there's still a shot for them to get out of it possibly. But it makes things a whole lot harder to get out of it, to be honest with you. So, if I'm not mistaken, the winner of this game will guarantee themselves not to be the 4 seed anyway.
We want to thank our streaming booth sponsor tonight. That's Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan. And Tim is also in Franklin family, sponsors the pregame show as well. They work daily to provide you with the best experience possible, finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, donfranklinauto.com. Also, our streaming sponsor tonight, First and Farmers National Bank, banking that's reliably simple. Check out all their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. And Scott and I, we're bringing this to you courtside here at John Byrd. TJ Regional Health, with 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness of the community they serve. TJ Regional Health, total local care. And Scott, the last time these two teams meet, the Indians came away with a win over there at Campbellsville.
Yeah, it was a nice win over there on the road. Ended up winning by 11. If I'm not mistaken, we were up like 14 or 15. Campbellsville made a run and got it back to 5 or 6, and we were able to finish them off. So it was a good win over there, and hopefully we can hold serve again tonight.
And the other big storyline is Ellie Cheatham. She needs 32 to tie the all-time leading scorer, Katie Keltner-Cowan, and 33 to break that. I guess there is a chance tonight. But plenty of basketball left, assuming Ellie stays healthy to break that record. And Scott, we're hoping that she can do it here.
Oh, it'd be awesome to do that. We'll talk about some other storylines in the boys' game, but if we can get both those milestones done tonight, it'd be really neat. I think if Ellie keeps her averages as they are right now, she should have no problem probably breaking it tomorrow afternoon in the Lady Indians game. But just the crowd that'll be here for this one, especially later in the game, usually a late arriving crowd here on Friday evenings. The crowd that ought to be here by that time would be really neat to be able to present her with the recognition of breaking the all-time leading scoring record. And if I'm not mistaken, I need to ask Coach Stacia Hill about this, but I'm almost positive she's the all-time leading rebounder already. I don't know of anybody that would probably be real close to her. I think she's probably already broken that.
Yes, and let's talk a little bit about the Lady Eagles. They're 6-10 overall, 1-3 in the district, coached by Kevin Gooden Rogers, assisted by Debbie Smith, Savannah Ramos, and they're coming off a 61-47 loss versus North Hardin on Tuesday. Scott, that's not shabby. We've seen North Hardin; they got a good ball club.
Yeah, absolutely. Probably one of the best 2 or 3 clubs in the 5th region, and I was kind of surprised with that score. They played them really close, and hopefully they won't play as well tonight as they did. Looks like they played in that game.
3 players averaged 9 points or better for the Lady Eagles. Tazaria Owens, 10.2 points. Carson Smith, 10.2 points. And Miley Bell at 9.4. Owens also leads the Lady Eagles with 7.6 rebounds per game. And they shoot at 35% from the field, 29% from behind the line, 53% from the foul line. And they pull down 27 rebounds per game. Lady Indians, coached by Stacia Hill, they come in 5-15, 1-3 in the district, and they're assisted by Amanda McLeod, Catherine Curry, and Whitney Turner. And Lady Indians coming in tonight off a 74-43 loss at Taylor County Friday. Scott, I thought the Lady Indians played for good basketball for a quarter and a piece, maybe quarter and a half, and then the game kind of got out of control on them in the third quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. 1-point game there at the end of the first quarter. I think about midway through the second quarter is kind of when Taylor County took off, and the pressure from Taylor County's zone. I don't know if it's necessarily a press. It was more of a 3-quarter court 1-2-2, and they We just had a lot of trouble with it, with turnovers out top. Live ball turnovers just led to layup after layup.
And they're led in scoring. Lady Indians by Ellie Cheatham, 15.1 points a game, 12.3 rebounds. And Scott, or I already said she's 32 points away from tying Katie Keltner-Cowan at 1,618 varsity points for the all-time leading scorer in Lady Indian history. And they shoot it 36% from the field, 22% from the foul line, and 59% from the free throw line. And as Scott said, 59-48 was the last score when these two teams met back about a month ago. So I'm going to turn it over to Scott Bennett for your starting lineups.
I'll tell you what, John, let's go ahead and send it to the station I won't have time before the national anthem. Let's do the national anthem readings. The national anthem is brought to you by Dr. Chuck Giles, a longtime supporter of Adair County Athletics. He's located on Campbellsville Road here in Columbia. Give him a call, 270-384-6451. And we'll do the referees when we get back. Got an interesting story to tell you about that. So we'll be back after the national anthem. You're listening to Adair County Basketball on 93.5, the Adair County Athletic Network.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Dahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
Are you in the market for a reliable and stylish ride? Then look no further than Franklin Nissan in Columbia. Tim Hardwick and the team are ready to make your car buying experience a breeze. At Franklin Nissan, they offer a wide selection of top-quality vehicles to suit your needs. Visit their website at donfranklinauto.com to explore their inventory and exclusive deals. Drive away with confidence. Choose Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan, your trusted automotive partner.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to John Burr Memorial Gymnasium for district basketball action as the Lady Indians will be hosting the Campbellsville Lady Eagles. Let's look at the starting lineups for both teams. First for Campbellsville, they'll start at guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 1, Elisa Kanizovich. At forward, a 5'6" eighth grader, number 3, Destiny Golston. At guard, a 5'3" junior, number 11, Kaysla Brown. At guard, a 5'6" eighth grader, number 20, Carson Smith. And at forward, a 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Tazaria Owens. For the Lady Indians, they'll start at guard, a 5'4" senior, number 12, Lily Loy. At guard, a 5'3" sophomore, number 20, Kinsley Aiken. At guard, a 5'4" senior, number 31, Sarah Collins. At forward, a 5'10" eighth grader, number 2, Addie Bowman. And it's forward, a 5'10" senior, number 5, Ellie Cheatham. Lady Indians are coached by Stacia Hill. Calvin Gooden-Rogers is the leader of the Lady Eagles. Referees tonight brought to you by Downey's Eye Clinic. Having trouble seeing? Is it causing problems in your line of work? Stop by Downey's Eye Clinic, the leading provider of vision services and vision care. Visit their website, DowneyEyeClinic.com. And John, you're going to like this.
I already heard.
Oh, never mind. We got the third one here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Brady Childers and Anthony Childers and Dale Burton. And we only had two officials out here forever. The third one has now shown up. Come to find out, he's a straight trooper, and he arrested an individual, and it was late getting here because he had taken him to jail.
Yeah, that was the arrest was made about 25 minutes ago. So
It's the greatest story ever.
So cousin Dale Burton was really nervous because Dale thought he was going to have to maybe do the game by himself, but Anthony showed up.
Oh, I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Lady Indians in the home white. And first half tonight brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit their website, bargerins.com. And don't forget, tonight our streaming booth sponsor is Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan. So we appreciate them sponsoring our streaming booth. And manning that booth over there is our colleague, friend, Austin Armstrong. Adair kind of gets the tip. Is Kinsley Aiken straight away. 2-3 zone for Campbellsville. Lily Lloyd got it on the left wing. Collins up at the top of the key to Kinsley. She's going to try a long three off the wing. Rattles out, no good. Bowman with the rebound, puts it in. Addie Bowman with the offensive rebound and a putback. Derek Kenny with a three-quarter court pressure. Here's a turnover. And Sarah Collins is going to be tied up by Smith, and it'll be Campbellsville basketball on the alternating possession. Good start here for the Lady Indians, Scott.
Oh, absolutely. Got on the boards there early and some pressure on the defense and nearly got the turnover.
Brown to inbound it. Brown into Tazaria Owen. Dribble handoff. Oh, she traveled. Drug her pivot foot.
First turnover of the game for the Lady Eagles.
Looks like Stacia Hill wants to apply a little pressure to Campbellsville, Scott, and make their guards handle the ball. I like the plan early. Lily Lloyd gives it to Collins straight away. Collins gets it across the timeline to Aiken. Aiken to Bowman. Throws it inside to Cheatham. Turnaround 8-footer. Good.
Good shot right there. Good pass by Bowman to get it in there close.
Give Addie Bowman an assist. Give Ellie her first basket. 4-0 Adair County. Golson on the right side. She drives in. Here's a pass inside to Owens. And it's a deflection back to Golson. Has her shot blocked. Kicks it back out to Smith. Smith, a little Euro move inside. 8-footer, no good. Saved in by Owens to Lily Lloyd. To Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley drives in. Flips it up with the right hand. Good. 6-0 Lady Indians off a great start here, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't ask for a better start. It's on the offensive end, hit shots on all three of their possessions and played tough defense so far.
Brown. She's picked her dribble up.
Oh, wow. That's close to
she
five.
gets it to Golston down on the block. Back to Smith. A long three straight away. Rattles out. Bowman goes up to get the rebound. Lady Indians with a 6-0 lead and the basketball. Scoreboard updates brought to you by Landon Edwards at Adair County PVA. Here's a pass inside to Cheatham. Turns up and under. Has her shot blocked. It'll go back to the Lady Indians. Sarah Collins to trigger. 6:15 to go. 3 baskets to none. 6-0. Cheatham catches it on the inbound. Turns. 8-footer. And they're going to say the foul occurred before the shot. A non-shooting foul.
Well, on Owens, her first. Team first.
Scott, I was just sitting here thinking, well, I'll tell that in a minute. Collins was pretty good out of the corner. That's a 3 trees church triple for Sarah Collins.
Good pass there by Lily Lloyd. Shared it right there to her up the inbound pass.
Pastor Eric Gilbert invites you to one of the 3 locations, Campbellsville, Columbia, Russell Springs, 3trees.com. Here's Brown. With a long one. 9-0 Lady Indians. Here's Owens. Has her shot blocked. Collins has got it. Cheatham blocked it. Throws it ahead to Aiken. Digs it out. Good save. And has it stolen by Golston. Golston down the right side. Throws it up to Knisevich. Knisevich. Oh, she traveled. No call. Throws up a wild shot. No good. Cheatham's got the rebound. Off to Bowman. Bowman's going to hand it to Kinsley. 2-3 zone for the Lady Eagle. Kinsley Aiken. To Collins. Deep on the left wing. Bowman was open. She missed her. Kinsley a long three up top. No good. Cesaria Owens with the rebound. It was a good look. Kinsley just left it a little bit short. Here's Smith with a long three out of the corner. Air ball. Collins has got it. She wants to run. 1-on-3. Sarah, now she's going to hold up for her teammates. Aiken over to Bowman. Back to Loy. Tried to pull the trigger from three. Couldn't get it off. Over to Collins. The long three from the left wing. No good. And Bowman's got her big paw on it. Can't come down with it. And they're going to say knocked out of bounds by Bowman. It'll go to the Lady Eagles. 9-0. Lady Indians with a great start here in John Burr. We played almost half of this first quarter.
Got a sub in for Campbellsville, Malia Travis, number 32.
Brown brings it up. Molly Bell. Molly skips it over to Smith. Smith back to Golston. Tries to throw it to Molly, and let's see who they're going to get. They're going to get Molly Bell on the foul. Sarah was already established in the passing lane. They said Molly pushed her from behind. It'll go back to the Lady Indians. Kinsley Aiken straight away. 2-3 zone for the Lady Eagles. 4.5 to go. Lloyd to Aiken. Back to Collins. Collins looking inside. Dangerous pass. Lily made a great catch to even catch that ball. Cheatham's got it. Cheatham back to Lily. A long three off the wing. It's short. And Smith's got it. And they're going to get Sarah Collins with a reach.
Actually, they're going to put it on Bowman. That was on Collins. But Maddie will pick up the foul. Our first, team's first.
I'm not sure. I didn't have a good angle to see what Maddie, what she did there. Collins dove in there and tied her up. Molly Bell, deep on the left wing. Molly. There's a sub that's in the game, number 32, Travis. Travis back to Smith to Bell. Back to Smith straight away. Smith gets a ball screen. Molly Bell on the right wing. Molly dribbles it back out to the top. And that is going to be a turnover, Campbellsville. Golston had trouble with the pass. Deflected off of Golston. She retrieved it in the backcourt. That's a violation. Here's Aiken. To Lloyd. On the left wing. Throws it inside to Ellie. Good move. Lays it in. Give it. Lily the assist. It was a beautiful pass from the wing. And
Lady Indians still pitching a shutout here.
Lady Indians, they're fired up to play tonight. There's a kick ball. It'll go back to the Lady Eagles. They're trying to apply the knockout punch here early.
It's been a week since they played, so they finally got in the gym for some practice after playing a few games last week.
11-0. Here's another sub into the game. Nunez to Bell. Throws it inside to Smith. Smith to Brown. He shot fakes a little runner from 6 feet. No good. Rebounded by number 32. That's Travis. She has her shot blocked. Kinsley Aiken wants to run. Kinsley has it stolen from behind by Nunez. Nunez throws it ahead to Smith. Smith. Molly Bell. A long three off the wing. Rattles out. No good. Rebounded by Cheatham. Ellie waits for her teammates. Adair County still pitching a shutout here. There's a skip pass to Collins, to Cheatham. Turns. Well, pass to Bowman. 15-footer off the back iron. No good. Smith's got the rebound. Smith. She goes coast to coast. Missed the layup, but she'll shoot two. Very athletic play there by Smith.
Foul's going to be on Aiken, her first, team second. More subs coming in.
Carson Smith's guy, she's an 8th grader, but she is gradually improving. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with for a lot of years for the Lady Eagles. Riley checks in.
So Hannah West.
Ooh. Second one good, so Smith makes a pair. Full court pressure for the Lady Eagles. Here's Riley. Riley to Collins. A long three out of that corner. Good! That's a deep three by Sarah Collins.
Her second of the game.
That's 2 3-trees church triples for Sarah. Scott, hadn't been a problem for the Lady Indians scoring the ball tonight. And they also limited their turnovers tonight so far. Here's Brown. Brown gets in the paint. She's fouled on the floor.
It's another one on Kinsley, her second, team's third.
Non-shooting foul.
Looks like Kinsley's coming out here. Lily's always going to return.
Here's Brown to Smith. Little 6-footer, good. So Carson Smith with all 4 points to the Lady Eagles, 14-4. Lady Indians lead by 10. And Campbellsville is going to back up their press. Riley back to Lloyd. The West, bad pass by Hannah, turnover. Tried to throw it into Ellie, just wasn't there. Molly Bell. Carson Smith, shot fake, drives in, a little running 8-footer, left it short. West with the rebound. Gives it off to Lloyd. Lily down the left side. Lily kicks it to Collins. Collins is going to throw it inside to Cheatham, but there's going to be a foul on Cesaria Owens.
Her second, team's third.
Jada Woodridge is going to give Ellie a breather here at the end of the quarter. Collins to Trigger. Ooh, terrible pass. She tried to throw it from the opposite baseline to the other corner and sailed it down there next to the Adair County locker room. That'll be a turnover on Sarah to go back to Campbellsville. Adair County in a little 1-3-1, Scott. I don't think I've ever seen a 1-3-1 extended three-quarter court. They did. There's a bad pass by Nunez, intercepted by Collins off the Lloyd, drives in. There's contact, and there's a block.
Fouls on Nunez, her first. That's 4 on Campbellsville here in the first quarter.
Our officials tonight, Anthony Childers, Dale Burton, and did you get the third
I think
guy?
he said his name was Brady Childers is what I've got. I got that from AD, Mr.
Tyler Maskell. Free throw by Lily. No, she makes 1 of 2. A sub in the game, Underwood for Campbellsville. Underwood to Smith. Nunez going to drive in. Nunez gets cut off. Back to Smith. Smith. Molly Bell, a long 3. Good. Molly Bell, that was about 4 feet behind the line. She had her feet set. She drilled that 3-pointer, her first basket of the game. Here's Collins with a long 3. No good. Rebounded by Molly, and she's fouled by Shelby Riley. It's a rebounding foul. Common foul. Both teams with 4 fouls, but there's only 40 seconds to go, so the 5-foul rule probably not going to come into play. Could. Nunez to Bell straight away. Molly. Here's a skip in the corner. Smith, a long 3. Good. Carson Smith. But all of a sudden, Scott, Uncle Mo's going Campbellsville ways is they're on a 6-1 run currently. There's Riley. Riley back to Lloyd. Lloyd to Woolridge. Turns from 8 feet. Air ball. Jada gets a rebound. At the Riley, a long 3. No good. And we've got a jump ball. It'll go back to the Lady Indians with 5.2 on the alternating possession. Collins to Trigger. Throws it into Woolridge. Riley, a long 3. Good. Shelby Riley. That was a big shot right at the end of the corner. And that's a 3 Trees Church 3-pointer. And that moves the Indians lead to 18-10. We're going to send it back on, you listen to the, and we'll be back shortly after these messages.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
We're back here on the Indian Radio Network, 18-10. Campbellsville had the momentum until Shelby Riley drilled that three right at the end of the quarter. And remind you, this first half brought to you by Barker Insurance. Here's a steal by Collins. Collins drives, lays it in. There, Collins with great anticipation picked that cross-court pass off, took it in coast to coast. Molly Bell with an NBA three. Wow. But as she banks it in, Molly's second three, that one was from the volleyball line. Here's Lily Loy straight away. Lily throws it into Woodridge. Woodridge to Cheatham. Great pass. Back to Woodridge. Woodridge to Bowman. Bowman into Woodridge. Loses control of it. The Cheatham drives. Flips it up. No good. It rolls off, but she'll shoot two. To hold of Ellie's arm as she went up for the shot.
Fouls on Travis, her first. Team's first of the quarter.
Free throws, no good. Free throws tonight. Columbia Pharmacy. They're more than a pharmacy, they're family. Check them out on Facebook. Also, if you got a child that frets taking medicine, they got a Flavor X machine. She makes the second one, 1-2 for Cheatham. A bad pass by Smith. Collins has got the ball, and she's going to be tied up as she went to the floor. It'll go back to the Lady Indians. Lily Loy comes across the timeline. Lily to Sarah Collins. To Lily Loy. Lily loses the ball. Woodridge comes out with it, lays it in. That was a scrum. There's about four people in there fighting for it. It squirted out. Jada Scott was in the right place at the right time as she laid it in. Here's a missed shot by Smith, rebounded by Woodridge. So Jada's injected some energy here. She came in. Here's Bowman, drives baseline, a little 8-footer, left it short. No good. Loose ball, and that's going to be a jump ball. As it'll be the Lady Eagles ball.
Mason Brown's going to check in for Smith. That's our first break of the game.
Brown brings it up. Brown across the timeline. Checked by Collins. Adair County man-to-man. We're getting ready to hit 6 minutes here in this second quarter. 23-13 your score. Lady Indians lead by 10. Here's a long three by Bell. No good. It hits the wire support. It'll go back to the Lady Indians. It kicked straight up.
Be careful there. We went under that screen. Miley's already shown twice. You can get that shot. That one was on line just a little bit long.
Miley's attempted 4 shots. She's 2 of 4 here early, all from deep. Here's a pass inside from Loy. It just wasn't there. Tied up to go to the Lady Indians. As we got 5:46 to go. Collins the inbound it. Collins throws it into Woodridge. Woodridge to Cheatham, a little 15-footer. Good. Ellie Cheatham with her 7 points. 7 points, Scott, and she's expanded that range. We've seen her step out and make that 15-footer. Here's Nunez to Brown, man-to-man. Lady Indians back up by 12 after Campbellsville made a little run here. Brown's got it. Brown on the dribble, sets a high ball screen. Brown, here's a little up and under move, missed a shot. Cheatham digs it out. Over to Bowman. Bowman comes across the timeline to Cheatham, to Collins. Collins dribbles in to Woodridge. Woodridge gets trapped, throws it to Collins, 15-footer, no good. Cheatham's got the rebound. Ellie goes up, lays it in. Give Ellie 9. That was a tough finish, guy. She had a tough angle.
You're not kidding.
She rebounded right in front of the rim, and she had to kind of flip it to the side. Molly Bell with a long three off the right side. No good. Too hard. Rebounded by the Lady Indians. Lowy to Cheatham. Cheatham back to Lily. She's going to try a long three. Air ball.
11 hit it. Yep, she did.
And
went off of Brown.
they're going to say that Campbellsville did touch it, as Scott said.
She tried to play it off. The official right there looking at it. There she is.
There's Cheatham on the offset block, lays it in. That was a great inbounds play, Scott. That's the old screen across where you get in front of the defender and you seal them off.
Yeah.
Here's Travis. Travis dribbles in, gives it to Underwood. Underwood to number 24, who's checked in the game. That's Amarissa Nunez. She drives in and gets fouled.
See who they're going to call it on. We'll call on Ellie, her first of the quarter.
2 shots for Nunez. Harold Burton's just entered the premises from Burton Ridge. He just rode in off Highway 206. He's going to come by. Harold, you got any money I can borrow?
Yeah.
Thought maybe I'd get a loan from Harold here, but no luck. Nunez, free throw, no good. Wolders has got the rebound. Wolders gets it over to Lowy. Lowy straight away. Lowy dribbles up. They never stopped her, Lily. That's what I like to see, Scott, is that's something that she has improved on here late in the season. We got 3 seconds in the lane on the Lady Indians. Campbellsville's been calling for it, Scott, all night.
We have kind of camped there a few times.
They've been, their crowd up here has been calling for that violation all night. They could finally have it called. 29-14. We're halfway through the second quarter. Brown's got it. Brown comes across the timeline. Brown. She's checked by Collins. Brown. Dribble handoff. Brown. To Golden. Golson drives in. She's going to kick it to Underwood. Stolen by Riley. And she dribbled it on the end line.
Yeah. Good hustle right there.
It's going back to Campbellsville on the side. Nunez to take it out. Nunez throws it into Golson. Golson drives, picks her dribble up. Dangerous pass to, looks like Nunez. She missed a shot. Rebounded by Wolders. Gets it off to Lloyd. To Riley.
Oh, wide open down there.
Thought she was open. He didn't throw it to her. Here's a pass in the corner to Riley. A long three. No good. Rebounded by Bell. Bell gets it off to Nunez. Off to Brown. Brown to Golston. Puts it up. No good. Lily Lowy with the rebound. Fast and furious, Scott. Not a lot of scoring.
Here recently.
Kind of like me bird hunting. A lot of shooting. we don't get nothing. Here's
Ellie again.
Power move by Ellie Cheatham, and she puts it in. Is that 11 for Ellie? 13?
She got a shot.
She does. She needs 33. She's having a big night. Here's Nunez. Nunez comes across the timeline. She's going to put it up from 15 feet. No good. Rebounded by Lloyd. Lloyd, straight away. Lloyd comes across the timeline. Lily to Riley. Riley picks her dribble up. Throws it inside to Cheatham. Cheatham turns. 8-footer. No good. Waters with the rebound. She gets fouled. And she'll I think that's on the floor. Hannah West is going to check in for the Lady Indians for Waldridge. Jada Waldridge was excited when she got in there.
Smith and
Collins to trigger.
She comes back in.
To Riley straight away. Riley. 2:25 to go here in the half. Riley off to Lloyd. Lloyd. Lily dribbles it off her foot, picks it up. Riley thought about the three. Now post back to Lily. She's going to try a three. Air ball. Rebounded by Underwood. Underwood off to Knisevich. Off to Smith. Smith to Molly Bell from 35 feet. No good. It was about 8 feet behind the line. And Molly, it rattled out on her. There's Collins. Collins into Cheatham. A little 8-footer off the glass. Good.
Like you said that about 8 times tonight. Collins to Cheatham, it seems like.
Cheatham, give her 15, Scott.
Yeah, halfway there, and it's not halftime yet.
She's within reach.
Well, I'm be on Sarah Collins, her first, team second.
So it'll be ball out of bounds for Campbellsville. Molly Bell takes it out. Molly gives it to Golston. Golston straight away gives it to Underwood on the right side. Checked by Riley. Here's Smith. Smith drives in, puts a left-handed hook shot up. No good. And they're saying Shelby Riley deflected it out of bounds. Bowman's going to check in for Collins.
Good minutes there for Sarah.
Ella Brown's going to also check in the ball game for Sarah Collins. Molly Bell to trigger at 33-14. It's 19-point lead by the Lady Indians. There's a little 8-footer by Smith. No good. Brown got the rebound. Brown to Bowman. Bowman's looking for a point guard. She gets it to Lily Lloyd. We're at 1:12 to go here in the half. Lily was getting trapped by Golston. And 10 seconds. And as Golston runs over Shelby Riley, trying to set a ball screen.
6 turnovers by the Indians. That's only the first one this quarter, so they've gone a long way. This
6 turnovers. Smith's got it for Campbellsville. Smith, she drives in, picks her dribble up. They're going to say Lily Lloyd fouled her. That will not be a penalty.
Lily's first foul, team's third.
So Adair County still has one to give with 1:03 to go. Bell to trigger it under the basket. Golston out high. Kanisevich a long 3. Good. So Kanisevich drills the 3. Gets the Lady Eagles to within 16. Ella Brown across the timeline. Ella to West. West off to Riley. Riley a long 3. No good. And Golston's going to run it down. Golston throws it to Underwood. Underwood drives in. That's hard. Block. Hard. And they're going to get Underwood on a charge. Scott Bennett right on it. Anthony Childers says that the player was set. Do you know who drew that, Scott?
I could not see. I'm sorry. I was blocked by 2 players and an official.
Full court pressure by Campbellsville. Golston flecks it out of bounds.
Trying to keep this scoreboard for the stream. I let the clock run. It's almost halftime on my screen.
Well, that can happen very easily. Lloyd's got it. Gets it across the timeline to West. Hannah with a running 10-footer. No good. That's rebounded by Bell, and she's fouled, and that's the 4th team foul. 25 seconds to go. So Adair County had one to give, Scott.
Now they don't have one to give on this end. I'd like to have one over here.
They need to get a stop now without fouling. As Brown comes across the timeline, or Smith, excuse me. She drives in. She went right by Hannah West.
Play stepped over.
33-19. So Lady Indians are giving up a couple of cheapies here late. Here's Brown. Brown across the timeline. Is it the West?
Nobody knows it.
West. She did. She walked with it. Go back to Campbellsville, 1.8. There's time to catch and shoot, Scott, with 1.8.
Don't need to foul there. It's going to be automatically sent into the line.
Bell's going to trigger it in. 33-19.
Timeouts.
Campbellsville goes timeout. Got a 30-second timeout. We're going to send it back to the station. We'll be back on the Indian Radio Network, 93.5.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Set spots is 1.8. Campbellsville to inbound the ball. 1.8 seconds to go before halftime. Underwood to take it out. She throws a long pass to Bell. Riley knocks it out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the half as Adair County leads Campbellsville 33-19 here at halftime in its 20th district regular season matchup. We're going to take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with all the stats for you here on the Franklin Nissan halftime show when we come back.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
United States.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hot Print Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Welcome back to John Burr Memorial Gymnasium, where the Lady Indians lead the Campbellsville Lady Eagles 33-19 in this 20th district matchup tonight. Halftime show brought to you by Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan. The Don Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, donfranklinauto.com. And look at the numbers of the half. Lady Indians have led this one throughout. Their largest lead was ballooned up to 19 points. And Campbellsville, like I said, has not led in this ball game. For the Lady Eagles, 6 of 25 from the field, 24%. They're 4 of 10 from the three-point line for 40%. So 4 of their 6 field goals have come behind the arc. For a free throw line, they're 3 for 4 for 75%. And they've got 11 rebounds in the first half. One of those were offensive, committed 8 turnovers, 5 assists, and 2 steals in the half. For the Lady Indians, 14 of 28 from the field, 50%. 3 of 12 from the three-point line, 25%. And they've hit 2 of 4 free throws for 50%. 24 rebounds for the Lady Indians, 4 of those offensive. They got 9 assists, 4 block shots, and 2 steals in the first half. Ellie Cheatham's 15 points leads the way for the Lady Indians. She also has a team high and game high 7 rebounds. With the big half of Sarah Collins, she had a couple of three-pointers on the way to her 8 points. Shelby Riley hit a three-pointer for her 3 points. 2 points for Jada Woolridge, 2 for Kinsley Aiken, 2 for Addie Bowman, and 1 for Lily Loy, for a total of 33. So Lady Indians lead this in 33-19 at the break. We'll take about a 5-minute break. Come back for second half action. You're listening to Jack Penny Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Jeffrey's Hardware Wholesale and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
Are you in the market for a reliable and stylish ride? Then look no further than Franklin Nissan in Columbia. Tim Hardwick and the team are ready to make your car buying experience a breeze. At Franklin Nissan, they offer a wide selection of top quality vehicles to suit your needs. Visit their website at donfranklinauto.com to explore their inventory and exclusive deals. Drive away with confidence. Choose Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan, your trusted automotive partner.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part, it's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member, FDIC.
Lewis Transport, the family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Lady Indians by 14 over here over the Campbellsville Eagles here, district play. Our second half brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves in helping customers in Columbia and surrounding area get the insurance coverage that's right for them. Give Boomer Lewis a call, 385-9137, or stop by 40 Grant Lane. And don't forget, our streaming booth sponsor tonight is Hardwick Franklin Nissan. Our TJ Regional Health is our broadcast booth sponsor. Here's Smith with a long three, no good, rebounded by Collins. Our streaming sponsor tonight, just go to YouTube and search WAIN Radio. It's brought to you by First and Farmers Bank. And they have banking that's reliably simple. Check out all their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. Ellie Cheatham picks up a loose ball foul. We played 20 seconds here in the third quarter. No score. Lady Indians still lead by 14. And Smith comes across the timeline. Smith, dribble handoff to Knisevich. A little runner from 8 feet, no good. Rebounded by Tazaria Owens, puts it in. Good rebound by Tazaria. And we got full court pressure by the Lady Eagles. There's a foul on Goldston, a reach foul.
It's her first, team's first. John, I was talking way over here. My microphone wouldn't even know.
Well, that happens, Kyle. Here's an inbound pass to Lloyd.
We'll pick it up.
Cheatham in the middle, back to Collins. She comes across the timeline. Kinsley Aiken back to Cheatham. Another foul. A foul on Campbellsville.
Fouls on Owens. That's her third. Team's second.
Collins to inbound it. Adair County with some cross-screen action. Back to Aiken. Aiken to Bowman. Bowman tries to feed Cheatham. Thrown away. Knisevich comes out with a steal. Long pass to Owens. Gathers it. Goes up. No good, but
it's a good rim run right there.
Bowman's going to get the foul.
Fouls on Bowman. Her second. Team's second.
There'll be 2 free throws for Tazaria Owens. Daria with a flurry here. She makes the first one. And Scott, as dominant as the Lady Indians have been, if she makes this free throw, it's going to be back to 10 points.
You know, they led by 19 at 1 point.
Free throw's no good. Rebounded by Bowman, and we got a full timeout. Stacia Hill. And we're going to send it back for a break. This is the Indian Radio Network 93.5 WAIN. We'll be back.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pens are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pen and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Adair County breaks the pressure. Here's a pass to Bowman in the corner. 15-footer that's good.
She nearly went over and back.
So Adair County needed that basket, Scott Bennett, as the momentum had shifted in this game. And right after the basket, a turnover by the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that wasn't close to a three-pointer, and they signaled three, I think.
And, wow. They're going to say it was a three-pointer.
They are going to say it's a three-pointer.
Cousin Dale was right on it. I mean, he had the perfect angle over there in the corner. Here's Cheatham. Cheatham. Get across to Aiken. Aiken to Cheatham to Bowman. Back to Cheatham, and they're going to get Cesaria Owens on the reach foul.
It's her fourth.
It was third. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in his third quarter. It'll be Campbellsville already with 3 team fouls, Scott.
Yeah.
5's the magic number. Here's Collins. Pass turnover. Tried to hit Cheatham. Golston in the front court. Golston 1-on-2. She loses it, and they're going to say Adair County deflected it out of bounds. So it's going to go back to the Lady Eagle. Brown. Brown, take it out. To Kanisevich. To Smith. Smith over to Brown. Shot fake. Drives in. A little runner from 10 feet. No good. Travis and Collins tied up. It'll be a jump ball. Bell, Underwood, and Nunez. Bell, Underwood, and Nunez check in for Campbellsville.
They got 6 players. They got 7 players on the court. Couple's got to come off. There we go. Still got to get one more off. Still got 6. Travis don't come off.
36-22.
I've seen 6 players on the court several times. I think that's the first time I've ever seen 7.
Lily Lloyd to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley over to Cheatham to Collins. A long 3, no good. Ran down in the corner. Ooh. And they're going to say Adair County was the last to touch it. It'll go to Campbellsville. Nunez to Smith. She's going to walk it up. 5:47 to go. Doubleheader action. Don't forget, tomorrow, teams will be in different locations. Girls will be home. Here's steal by Collins. Collins drives in with her left hand, lays it in.
We've heard double figures now up to 10. It's also her third steal.
She shot that script shot fundamentally with the left hand, jumped off the right foot, had a better angle that way. Golston to Smith. Smith.
You said one of my favorite words, John, crip shot.
Yeah, that's what it used to be called back in the old days. Bell, she wanted to get to 3, getting. Now she's going to drive in, and she's fouled. It's just a matter of whether they're going to give her the shot.
The foul's going to be on Sarah Collins. They'll say it was on the floor. I'm like you. She was starting to shoot in motion, but I don't give it to her.
Nunez, take it out.
Ooh.
Thrown inside to Smith. She's fouled on the shot.
Foul's going to be on Bowman, her third. That's 4 on the Lady Indians. So, Lady Indians, we're talking about Campbellsville having 3 fouls early on. Lady Indians committed 3 in the last minute, and they're up to 4 fouls. So, Campbellsville will be shooting at the line the rest of the period.
Jada Woodard is going to check in. Jada had a really good first half off that bench. Coleman's going to check out those 3 fouls.
Comes with Smith in double figures now. She has 10. 10 of the 23.
Second one's also good. So Smith gets a pair. Leads 14, 38-24. There's Collins. Cheatham. The Lloyd drives down the left side. She gets trapped in the corner. Over. They said she loses the ball out of bounds.
Got to get off that sideline on the trapping defense. Get it in the middle of the floor where they can't trap you. Look, our room service for John here.
Oh, I can't beat that. Right, straight fresh from the concession stand. Good and cold. Good cold water. Here's Smith. She's going to pull up for a long three. Too hard. Cheatham's got that rebound. Ellie got both paws on it. Usually you don't see them getting it from her. Here's a pass ahead. Collins, Woodridge. No good. Cheatham finishes it up. It's her first basket, I think, here in this third quarter, Scott.
Right, it is.
17 for her. There's Golston to Nunez. She loses the ball, picked up by Underwood. Underwood gets fouled and misses the shot. She'll shoot two.
It's 3 on Collins.
Riley's going to check in.
Underwood's looking for her first points of the game. Free throw's no good. Collins going to come out there as Riley enters. I thought Riley had a good first half, John. He did 3-pointer, but didn't have any turnovers and done a good job in her minutes in.
Yes, the whole team has limited their turnovers. Of course,
what in the world?
It could have something to do, Scott, with the type of defense and the amount of pressure and that kind of thing.
Dale said that Ellie Cheatham was in the lane. It was actually number 20 stepped in front of Ellie before the ball was ever shot. She's going to get position. Ellie's looking like, I didn't move.
So the other officials come and overrule Cousin Dale. And it'll go Adair County's way. 4:14 to go. Here's Woodridge into Cheatham. A little Euro step puts it in.
I'm going to check right here real quick, John, and just to see.
19.
Ellie is 9 for 10 from the field. I knew she hadn't missed many.
1 for 2 from the line, I think. She got 19. All of a sudden, this leads 18 for the Indians, 42-24. We're under 4 minutes here in the third. Here's Smith, drives in, and they're going to say it was deflected out of bounds. No, they're going to say a Adair County ball.
Oh, he pointed towards Campbellsville. Oh, well.
Riley's got it. Riley to Lily. Hadn't got a timeline yet. Here's Riley. Cheatham throws it inside the water. Spin move. Goes up. Missed a shot. Jada gets a rebound. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Underwood. Campbellsville has a major height disadvantage out there.
And we're awful big out there right now.
With Woodridge and Cheatham, we're big. Here's a blocked shot. Underwood blocked by Cheatham out of bounds. 42-24, 3:14 to go. Underwood to Bell. Bell to Smith. To Golston. Molly Bell. She wanted to shoot that three. Couldn't get it off. There's Nunez. Aiken. There's Smith. Oh, she had a layup and passed it all the way out to the three-point line. Nunez, a long three. It's on top of the backboard. It'll be Adair County basketball. Loy's got it. Off to Riley.
I'm trying to figure out what this defense is. They got like 4 in the front row. Now they're backing off a little bit.
It's like a 2-2-1 3/4 court, but they're bringing everybody up. Here's Aiken, Cheatham, Woodridge missed it. Jada gets fouled on her second time up.
It shows Ellie's unselfish right there. I mean, everybody knows what she needs to do. And she could have went up right there and probably scored, but she made the extra pass. And they got the foul called on Underwood.
Running out of minutes, if this thing stays at a big margin, 18, sure Ellie will be taken out.
I'm anxious to see how that would work. If you get a big lead, can you keep on feeding it to her till she gets it? I mean, that's the other way to look at it, too. I mean, I don't know.
Second free throw's good. Give Jada 1 of 2. The lead 19, 43-24.
I'm always a believer. What comes around goes around, too. If you keep starters in there with a huge lead, it might not be Might come back and haunt you one of these days.
Kanisevich with a long three, no good. Cheatham pulls it down, gives it to Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley back to Cheatham, to Lloyd, got her. Riley to Ellie to Jada, lays it in.
Same thing again. She could have went up and she passed it over, picks up her second assist.
It's a good pass right there by Ellie. Give her another assist. Kanisevich, a long three, short, no good. Lily Loy on the long rebound. Lily comes up the right side. Now she angles into the middle. Riley throws it to Cheatham. Cheatham throws it in the corner to Aiken. And back into Ellie, a little 10-footer, no good off the backboard. Riley's got it, 10-footer, good.
Let's say it again, Don. Shelby Riley's giving some good minutes tonight. Really good minutes.
There's a pass under the basket.
Lost.
Kanisevich with a layup. Nobody's back. And Stacia Hill goes timeout as Hannah West comes back in the ball game. And we're going to send it back, Jared, for one commercial break on the Indian Radio Network, 93.5.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
Adair County basketball, they lead it by 21. Minute 35 to go. Lloyd. Back to Riley in the middle. Hadn't got it across the timeline yet, and they felt really rushed, and Shelby airmails Wardridge. It'll be Campbellsville basketball. Minute 28 to go. Smith across the timeline. Seems like no sense of urgency here for Campbellsville. They're down a lot of points, Scott, in a game like this. Here's West. He gets a deflection. It goes right back to Campbellsville, and Kanisevich throws it away.
Hit Coach Gooden in the hands over there. The problem is Coach Gooden can't play. Gooden Rogers.
She used to could.
She can't
play anymore.
Well, her eligibility is up.
Riley. The West, she traveled with it.
Kylie Gooden Rogers, part of that unbelievable Marion County dynasty that over there. Her and Michaela Epps, and Marion County's coach was on that team too. Lost my thought here. What her name is. We'll see her next week as she brings the Lady Knights in.
Here's Schmidt. Schmidt drives in. Kanisevich. A little give and go. Dropped out of bounds by Travis. It'll go back to the Lady Indian. The turnover bug is biting Campbellsville tonight. Adair County's taking care of the ball much better than Campbellsville. And here is a Kanisevich was over Hannah West's back in the full court press, and that's going to be free throws for Hannah.
They're going to give it to Bell, actually. That's their second. Team's fifth.
There's the NBA rule, Scott. 5 team fouls in the third quarter.
He's talking about leaving some of your starters in, specifically Ellie and stuff like that. My feeling about that is too. I mean, they're still pressing, so
that's right. They're trying to get back in the game. West gets the kind roll. Usually when it hits the back iron first, it's a miss, but kick straight up in the air and hit the front side. He got the bounce.
And has really improved her free throw shooting this year.
Anna misses the second one. It's short. Rebounded by Smith. She pushes it in the front court. Now she's going to angle back out. Kinsley Aiken is tight on her. Smith drive. She's going to angle back out. Dribble handoff to Molly Bell. Molly drives baseline. A little 8-footer. Good. And gets fouled. They got to put Molly in double figures.
That was on Brown.
Maybe they give her 8.
Give her 8. You're right. She had the two threes in the first half.
She's looking for her 9th point.
Both teams down in the bonus. Oh,
That was no good. And
got away with one there.
they're going to say out on Campbellsville. It'll go Adair County's way with 23.8 seconds to go. Kinsley Aiken. Kinsley across the timeline, gives it to West. West kicks it to Brown in the corner. Brown drives baseline, goes up from 8 feet. No good. Jada Ward and Johnny on the spot. Hits a rebound, spins, hits the bottom of the backboard. And Smith's got it for the Lady Eagles. 4, 3, 2. Here's Bell. She's wanting to get the three off, and she's not going to get it off as Brown got right up tight on her. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Adair County with a 20-point lead going to the fourth quarter. 48-28 here on the Indian Radio Network.
United States.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Smith with a direct line drive to the basket, lays it in. Campbellsville sets their full court pressure. Brown to Riley. Aiken, West. West drives in with the left hand, kisses it off the glass. Very crisp ball movement by the Lady Indian.
And the big thing I saw about that, there wasn't no dribbling. It was just passing.
Molly Bell. Molly dribbles into the paint, going to kick it back to Kanisevich. Looking inside to Tazaria Owens. Denied by Woodard. Golston drives in. And
wow, like
Hannah West fouled her on the shot. That'll be 2 free throws.
Hannah's second, team's first of the quarter. Third and fourth quarter tonight brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves on helping customers in Columbia and the surrounding area get insurance coverage that's right for them. Give Boomer Lewis a call, 385-9137, or stop by 40 Grant Lane.
Golston to shoot 2 free throws. Ball comes off, no good. Rebounded by West in the corner. West goes it ahead to Collins. Collins goes it ahead to Riley, and it's a little bit behind her. And as Scott said, too tall. It'll go back to Campbellsville. We're in the fourth quarter. First half sponsored by Barger Insurance. Second half sponsored by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. We appreciate both those.
A lot of insurances there. A lot of insurances.
We appreciate all of our sponsors, actually. Here's Tazaria Owens right at the free throw line. Turns with the left hand. She tried to kick it back to Kanisevich, but the ball is deflected.
Well, they got a hand on that and it went out.
6:56. Kanisevich takes it out. Tries to throw it to Owens. Stolen by Riley. Riley, she's going to drive in, flips it in.
First 7. See what her career high is. That might be it. That ties her career high. She had 7 points. Find her here. 7 points against Butler County earlier this season.
So Riley Finished in transition. Got a foul down here on this end.
I'm going to give it to Cheatham, her third. Team's second of the quarter.
Ellie's third foul. 52-30.
I'll go ahead and say it. It's time to start feeding her the ball. Let's see if she can't break this thing tonight.
Here's Kanisevich with a long three. Air ball, no good. Collins has got it. Collins. She's going to dribble all the way in the front court. 1-on-2. Wild shot. Cheatham gets a rebound, leaves it short. And we got a jump ball. Adair County basketball.
Just seal across right here.
Collins to take it out. So Collins tries to throw it to Cheatham. Tough pass. Jump ball. Go back to Campbellsville. A lot of jump balls in the last couple possessions.
It sure has.
Here's Smith to Golston. Golston looks in the corner to Kanisevich. Throws it inside to Owens. Turns from 8 feet. No good. And we got a jump ball. A lot of jump balls. It'll go Adair County's way.
Done a really good job on Owens tonight. She's been fighting some foul trouble, but she averages 10 points a game. She's a leading scorer for Campbellsville on the season.
Golston. She gets a deflection, tried to save it right back to Collins. Collins drives in. Cheatham feeds West. No good. Back to West. Shot no good. Cheatham with the rebound. Got her arm. Good. No call. Smith comes out of there. Throws it ahead to Golston. Golston, she gets fouled. She'll shoot two. So really physical play on both ends.
Bell's on Lowly, her second, team's third.
Free throw's good. Brown to check in for Kanisevich. Underwood's also going to check in for the Older.
Yep. It's Golston's first point of the ball game.
Free throw's good. Yeah. Collins to take it out. Collins throws it into West. West to Lloyd. Throws it away.
Perilous here the last 2 or 3 possessions.
Lily tried to throw the pass down the sideline. It just wasn't there.
Ready to play like we've got a 20-point lead, like we do. Kind of rush things a little bit.
There's Brown. Brown. Over to Underwood. Back to Bell. A long three. Good. Wow. Molly Bell shot. Adair County's pushed her out beyond the normal depth of the three. Molly's been able to make a couple of those long distance. I think that's her third one tonight.
It's like her up.
Here's West. West gives it to Riley. Riley gives it to Lloyd. Adair County, no big hurry. Shelby's going to take a long three straight away. No good. Cesaria Owens with the rebound. And that's going to be a foul on Collins.
Her fourth. Fourth team foul also.
So Campbellsville will shoot the penalty from this point on. Brown.
Get some stoppers. They're giving them some hope right here.
Checked by Riley. Ball screen. Brown goes right by her and lays it in. Thought Ellie tried to stick her hand straight up, but saw the round. Great finish. There's Waters to Cheatham. Back to Aiken. Lily Lloyd. Lily. Back to Kinsley. See if Adair can get the ball inside to Ellie right here. Ellie catches it in the short corner, goes baseline, missed the shot, rebounded out of bounds to Campbellsville.
I didn't see that one.
Ellie didn't get her feet under her right there. Shot that ball off balance. Leads 15. There's still 4 and some change left. Plenty of time for Campbellsville. Get a basket right here, be big. Bell with a long three. Good.
Can't go under a screen right there.
And we did. That's 4 of them for Miley. And they've been long distance area code threes, too. Here's Hensley Aiken, the Woodridge, spin move. Back to Riley, back to Aiken. Cheatham's got it. Lily Lloyd's going to try a long three. That's going to be a air ball. Rebounded by Cheatham. She goes up and gets fouled. And I think that'll be a 2-shot foul.
Subs trying to check in. They got a foul. Cesaria Owens is just fouled out. So Owens will have to come out.
Two free throws. Free throws brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. Check out their Flavor X machine. They're more than a pharmacy. They're family. Free throws good by Ellie. Give her 20. Ellie needs 13 points to be the all-time leading scorer here in Adair County history. She misses the second one. Brown's got the rebound. Brown down the right side. Brown. Adair County hadn't got any stops in a while. Kanisevich with the long three. No good. Underwood with the rebound. Goes up. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Cheatham. Cheatham. Throws it to Aiken. Back to Cheatham. Cheatham to Kinsley. Straight away. Kinsley's going to try a long three. No good. And Cheatham runs it down in the corner. And she can't save it. Go back to the Lady Eagle. They lead by 3. Brown across the timeline.
Don't go under this.
Brown.
A lot better.
Bell. Kanisevich shot fake. Gets into the lane. Flips it up good off the glass. So all of a sudden, it's Adair County defense, which was locked down for most of the games, giving up a bunch of points here. Here's Lloyd. The Bowman. Bowman. She gets trapped. Throws it away. Kanisevich has got it. And they're going to get Kanisevich for a double dribble. It'll go back to the Lady Indians. We got a 30-second timeout by the Lady Indians. They've seen their 22-point lead shaved in half. They lead by 11. 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. We'll have the finish for you here when we come back on the Indian Radio Network 93.5.
Jeffrey's Hardware, Wholesale, and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
We're at 2.5 to go. You sense the Lady Indians, Scott, are just trying to hang on.
Yeah.
They lead by 11, but all the momentum right now with the Lady Eagles. And there's a dangerous pass by Collins. It's kicked by Nunez. It'll go back to Campbellsville as Smith.
Smith checks back in. Give her a quick breather right there.
Collins to take it out. Throws it to Aiken. Aiken drives in the paint and kick it over to Bowman. A long three, no good. There's a basket on it right now for the Lady Indians. Campbellsville right back in this one. Molly Bell over to Smith. Smith into the lane, kicks it to Kanisevich. Shot fake, drives, and she traveled.
15th turnover for the Lady Eagles.
That was a good call. She walked with it.
She's coming out right here.
Yes. Nunez is coming in for her. Hensley Aiken in the front court against the full court press offense. Lays it in. Scott, that's a big basket.
It was, sure was. Back up, broke the momentum a little bit from Campbellsville.
All the momentum was going toward the Lady Eagles. Smith dribbles in, dribble handoff to Brown. Brown, crossover, gives it to Nunez, a long three. No good. Bowman digs it out. Bowman gives it over to Aiken. Here come the Lady Indians. And stolen by Smith. Underwood's got it. Back to Smith. Smith drives baseline, flips it up. No good. Rebounded by Bowman. Bowman gives it to Cheatham. Here's Cheatham. Gives it off to Lloyd. Lloyd throws it under the basket to Collins. She can't handle it. That's a turnover.
Nisbet's coming back in here. Sure replacing Nunez.
Lady Indians still cling to a 13-point lead. Brown.
There's enough time left on the clock for the Lady Eagles here.
Brown comes across the timeline. Shots blocked by Cheatham, and she goes and gets her own block. Gives it off to Lily Lloyd down the left side. Lily. She keeps her dribble alive. Over to Collins. Collins to Cheatham. Cheatham in the lane. Goes up from 10 feet. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. No good. Bowman got a hand on it. She long-armed him. Puts it in. Addie Bowman, she long-armed to Campbellsville, a rebounder. Stuck it in. Molly Bell with a long three. No good. Hits a back iron. Rebounded by Cheatham. Bear County's got numbers. Collins, 2-on-1. And knocked out of bounds. If we gave an award for the young lady that's on the floor the most, Sarah's
a runaway winner.
Yeah, she's not afraid to put her body in there for her team. Here's Cheatham, spins baseline, missed a little 8-footer, no good. Rebounded by Campbellsville. Brown throws it ahead to Smith. Molly Bell, a long three, good.
Her 17 now.
Molly's got a heck of a ball game. Here's Kinsley. Kinsley drives in, shot fake, good. Defensively, Campbellsville, they hadn't been very sound tonight. Been the difference. 14 seconds. This one's over. Smith, a long three, good. And Kinsley Aiken fouls her. That'll be one free throw for Smith.
It's a good thing it's an 11-point game instead of a 4-point game.
Not enough time now. It's over. Free throw's good.
With her 17 also.
There's Bowman.
Stick it up.
Lily Lloyd. Lily.
He's going to get it over.
And the clock runs out, and the Indians win by 10. 59-49 here on the Indian Radio Network. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, Scott Bennett will have the stats for you. And then after a short break, we'll have the pregame show for you here on the Indian Radio Network, 93.5 Hot Country. We'll be back.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United States.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Welcome back to John Burr Memorial Gymnasium, where the Lady Indians move to. My sheet's gone. Lady Indians move to 6-15 on the season, 2-3 in the 20th district. Lady Eagles fall to 6-11 on the year, 1-4 in the 20th district race. So that win ought to keep the Lady Indians out of the fourth place spot, because even if they lose and tie Campbellsville, they have the tiebreaker on them. So they win next week against Marion County, and they will guarantee themselves the number 2 seed. Hopefully that will happen. Like I said, 59-49, the Lady Indians win this one. The Lady Indians led throughout and built a 23-point lead at one point in time. Campbellsville made it interesting there at the end, got it down to the final tally of 10 points. For the Lady Eagles, they were 16 of 50 from the field for 32%, 8 of 23 from the three-point line, 35%, 9 of 16 from the charity stripe, 56.2%. 24 rebounds, 3 of those offensive. Quitted 15 turnovers, had 9 assists, 3 steals in this one. For the Lady Eagles, 2 17-point scorers led the way. Carson Brown was 17, Molly Bell was 17, as the 2 young ladies combined for 34 of the 49 points for the Lady Eagles. Felicia Kanidovich had 7 points tonight. Cesaria Owens had 3 points before she fouled out. Destiny Golston 2, Riley Underwood 2, and Marissa Nunez had 1 for a total of 49. For the Lady Indians, 25 of 60 from the field, 42%, 4 of 18 from the three-point line, 22%, 5 of 10 from the charity stripe for 50%. Lady Indians had 52 rebounds tonight, led by 17 by Ellie Cheatham, 17 rebounds. 6 of those were offensive for her. They also had 19 turnovers, 11 assists, 6 block shots, and 4 steals. Ellie Cheatham, in addition to the team high in rebounds, a game high, she also had a game high 20 points on the night. Sarah Collins also in double figures with 10. Shelby Riley, a good game off the bench, had 7 points, tied her career high. Addie Bowman had 7. Kinsley Aiken had 6 points. Jada Woolridge 5. Kenna West 3. Lily Lori 1 for a total of 59 points. Like I said, Lady Indians now 6-15 on the season, 2-3 in the 20th district. Campbellsville 6-11, 2-4 in the 20th district and 20th district race. Having a presentation here at between games. I think they said it's a mini color guard, and that's out here entertaining the crowd. We'll take an extended break here. We'll get ready for the boys' game. We'll be back to preview that one here in a few minutes. And if Coach Hill comes out, and I think she's walking out here right now, we will get her thoughts. Let's send it back to the station, and we'll come back to listen to Coach Hill after this. You're listening to the Lady Indians on the Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Lady Indians beat Campbellsville tonight. 20th district matchup, 59-49 here at John Burr. And joining me on the Franklin Nishon postgame show, head basketball coach Stacia Hill. Stacia, I thought your team really took care of the ball better tonight and looked like, got off to a really good start, up 11-0, and Campbellsville was hampered just right off the bat.
Yeah, they were. We came out with some energy tonight, which I really like. We've had energy all week, so I was hoping it would carry over, and it did. We definitely jumped out on them, and that's something we wanted to do, is not give them a chance from the start. I did feel like we let up a few times, which I don't love. I feel like we got to keep our foot on the gas pedal and learn to do that with some other teams we play. But overall, I thought it was pretty good performance.
Yeah, that's the only negative in the game. It looked like period we got maybe a little winded there at the end of the game. Campbellsville cut a 22-point lead to 11, but you quickly extended that back out to 14, I think. And I just thought it was a good team effort. I thought your team, turnovers have been a bugaboo this year at times. I thought they passed the ball a lot better tonight.
They did. And I will say, versus Taylor and versus Campbellsville, we worked a lot better as a team. During those dry spells, we just got to keep that up and continue it. We can't let up on that. But as a team, I thought we played pretty good.
Stacia, talk about this. That's 2 wins now against Campbellsville, and we still got Marion at home. So still can get the 2 seed. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Beat Marion pretty much.
We got to take care of business next Friday. And as long as we take care of business, then we're smooth sailing.
And it's big just to stay out of having to play Taylor in the first game of the district. They do got a quality ball club.
It is. They do. They're very fundamental. I mean, they're just good ball players. They played together for a long time. I still think we got a chance against them, of course. But we got to take care of business on Friday before we get to that.
Well, Stacia, I know Ellie at halftime she needed 32 to tie 33 to break the record and become the all-time leading scorer here in Adair County Lady Indians history. She had 15 at halftime. We thought she kind of had a shot, but I thought she was really unselfish in the second half. I thought Jada came in tonight, gave you some good energy.
She did. Jada's coming off that injury. She had hurt her knee, but luckily we got her back, and she brought a lot of energy tonight. And props to Cheatham. She's 12 away now from tying it, and props to her for making those good passes under the basket.
I fully expect if everything goes well tomorrow, she should break that tomorrow. As you're home against Portland Christian. Have you had a chance to look at any film on Portland Christian?
Yes, sir. They're not playing bad ball right now. I just told them in the locker room. I said we got to come ready to play. They're not somebody to overlook. They've been playing good basketball and they work together as a team. So we got to come out and have the energy we started with today.
Well, Stacia, anything you want to add? I just thought it was a good, complete game, and congratulations on your 6th win of the year and your 2nd win in the district.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, all I got to say is we're getting better every day. There's no doubt about that. We're getting better.
Okay. Thank you, Stacia.
Thank you.
We'll be back in just a minute.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
Are you in the market for a reliable and stylish ride? Then look no further than Franklin Nissan in Columbia. Tim Hardwick and the team are ready to make your car buying experience a breeze. At Franklin Nissan, they offer a wide selection of top quality vehicles to suit your needs. Visit their website at donfranklinauto.com to explore their inventory and exclusive deals. Drive away with confidence. Choose Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan, your trusted automotive partner.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part, it's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pens are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pen and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first, team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
United States.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Jeffrey's Hardware, Wholesale, and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
Are you in the market for a reliable and stylish ride? Then look no further than Franklin Nissan in Columbia. Tim Hardwick and the team are ready to make your car buying experience a breeze. At Franklin Nissan, they offer a wide selection of top quality vehicles to suit your needs. Visit their website at donfranklinauto.com to explore their inventory and exclusive deals. Drive away with confidence. Choose Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan, your trusted automotive partner.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Back here for the second game of the doubleheader at John Burr Memorial Gymnasium, 20th District regular season action. The Indians coming in, Scott, 4-0. And mathematically, the way we've got it figured is they're going to be the 1 seed regardless.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having issues with our app. So you just talk for just a second. I'm sorry.
As the Indians can do no worse than 4-2, and they will have tie breaks if they were to lose both tonight and against Marion County. I made the prediction on the show Monday night. I don't think that's going to happen. So Indians playing good basketball as they come off a big win against the LaRue County Hawks over there. A little bit of an asterisk beside of it. No Daniel Allen, Scott, but still, when you go on the road, win by 11, double figures, you got to be happy over a good quality LaRue County team.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I thought the Hawks played well without Allen that night, and I thought we done a good job of taking care of business for the most part. And we really got off to a really fast start. I think we went 14-4 or something very early on, and then LaRue County cut 5 or 6 at halftime, and then we kind of took control in the second half again. So nice road win. Anytime you win on the road, it's a good thing. That's these college basketball teams how hard it is to win on the road.
Yeah,
I mean, anytime you do that, it's a good night.
As we're preparing for action here, we're about 5 minutes to tip off. We want to thank our streaming booth sponsor tonight. Also, our pregame sponsor, that's Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan. The Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit the website, DonFranklinAuto.com, as we appreciate their picking that up. We also want to thank our streaming sponsor tonight, First and Farmers National Bank, banking that's reliably simple. Check out all their services on the website, firstandfarmers.com. Scott and I, we're courtside here at John Burr, and our seat is sponsored by TJ Regional Health with 20 locations. TJ Regional Health promotes and provides for the health and wellness of the communities they serve. TJ Regional Health, total local care. Campbellsville Eagles, Scott, 7-12, 2-3 in the district, and we're coached by Anthony Epps, and I think most people remember Anthony, a star at Marion County, went on and had a great year at University of Kentucky. Matter of fact, was a part of a national championship with Rick Pitino.
There should have been 2 national championships. That 97 game still haunts me to this day where was it Doug Givey? And Miles Simon beat them in Arizona, So we'll have three national championships in a row, but Anthony's returned back home. He coached at Marion County Sun. He coached Campbellsville earlier, and then went to the coach of the college women's game over in Northern Kentucky, and then came back here, back in the high school ranks. But yeah, very well known around here. It's probably one of the best players I've ever seen in person in high school.
And the Eagles are ranked 13th in RPI in the 5th region. They come into tonight's game off a 63-57 overtime win at Marion County. That broke a 3-game losing streak. And DeAndre and Keandre Weathers lead the way, 10.9 and 9.2 respectively in scoring. The Eagles shoot 39% from the field, 28% from the three-point line, and 60% from the foul line. And it's only pulling down 29 rebounds per game. The Indians, 16-3. Scott having a great season, coached by Darren Breeze. He's 170 and 88 in his 8th year here as Indians head coach, assisted by Daniel Hedges, Kyle Burton, Hunter Cundiff, PJ Steinhelber, Andrew Relaford, and the scorekeeper, Barb Redmond, and athletic director, Tyler Maskell, here tonight. And they're ranked number 1 in the 5th region RPI. And they come off a 72-61 win, I was going to say, at LaRue County. Isaiah Cochran, 18, Brake Coomer, 17, Connor Loy, 16. And Scott, another side story. Connor only needs 4 points tonight to reach 2,000. And Carter White just went over the 500 mark against LaRue County Tuesday night. They shoot at 53% from the field, 36% from the three-point line, 74% from the foul line, and they average 10 rebounds per game. 30 rebounds. 30 rebounds. Indians won the first matchup, 92-66 over there, and we're going to see an Indians team, Scott, that tries to dictate tempo and speed Campbellsville up.
I hope so. This is most likely going to be the team they see in the first round of the 20th district tournament. And I'm not sure. Might be one of those things we just try to. There's 2 ways of looking at it. We run and try not to have to worry about running much offense or anything like that, or do we slow down and try to work on some stuff? I'm anxious to see how that goes. We could talk to Coach Breeze. He's standing right beside us. He might give us a little insight on it, but he's going on over to the bench. So we'll find out. We'll find out quick enough here as we're under a minute left to the opening of the game.
And Scott, a huge crowd tonight.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely.
And they had the color guard in here, the band, the young color guard, and the student section are out in full bore tonight as
little helper over there getting her hair.
Yeah, that's true. Got the fist bump, and they're standing in here tonight around the corners. And little things like that to get the community involved. A lot of these people, they'll hang around and watch a ball game whose children participated.
Yeah.
It works out great.
It does for everyone. Talking about our referees, they're brought to you by Downey Eye Clinic. Having trouble seeing? Is it causing problems in your line of work? Stop by Downey's Eye Clinic, the leading provider of vision services and vision care. Visit their website, DowneyEyeClinic.com. And those officials are Brad Riley, Dale Burton, and Anthony Childress. National Anthem was played before the first game, brought to Dr. Chuck Giles, a longtime supporter of Adair County Athletics. He's located on Campbellsville Road in Columbia. Give him a call, 270-384-6451. And the starting lineups for both teams. At forward for Campbellsville, a 6'3 senior, number 1, Keandre Weathers. At center, a 6'4 senior, number 10, Tayshawn Hart. At guard, a 5'11 senior, number 11, DeAndre Weathers. At guard, a 5'10 sophomore, number 12, Keaton Horde. And at guard, a 5'11 senior, number 15, Landon Colvin. One player out for Campbellsville tonight, Caden Lawhorn, a normal starter for them, had appendix surgery earlier in the week. So I see him over here on the bench. So looks like he's doing all right. Hopefully he'll recover that quickly and be back in the lineup for the Eagles shortly. For the Indians, they'll start at guard, a 6'3 sophomore, number 1, Dawson Gilbert. At guard, a 6'7 junior, number 5, Isaiah Cochran. At guard, a 6 foot junior, number 14, Connor Loy. At guard, a 6'1 junior, number 20, Lane Grant. And at forward, a 6'6 junior, number 21, Brake Coomer. Like John said, Indians coming in 16-3. Campbellsville 7-12, and get ready for the first half. That first half is brought to you by Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help you proudly insure Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. Visit our website, bargerins.com. And the unions are being introduced to the crowd here now. This pregame show has been brought to you by Tim Hardwick Franklin and Don Franklin Nissans. The Don Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit their website, donfranklinauto.com. I want to remind folks, if you're at home or not able to be here, the game tonight's on YouTube, WAIN Radio. And you can watch the video. It has our audio along that. And that streaming sponsor is Sportsman Farmers National Bank. Thing is reliably simple. Check out their services website on their website, firstandfarmers.com. And also want to thank Franklin Nissan, the streaming booth sponsor for tonight. And here with first half action, here's John Shelley.
Hart jumps in, and he's going to jump center with Coomer. Adair County be going right to left on your dial. Huge crowd in here tonight.
Huge crowd on YouTube right now, John. You got 84 watching and listening there.
Hart gets the tip. Is it to Weathers? And we're underway. Looks like Adair County's some kind of zone here. Looks like a little matchup, maybe a 1-2-2.
Maybe chasing. No, we're not chasing.
They're in a zone. Weathers has got it. Weathers comes off a ball screen. Hart over to Howard. Back to Weathers. Straight away. Weathers get the left-handed dribble. Throws it inside. Stolen. Tried to throw it to Keandre Weathers. Lloyd's got it. Lloyd down the right side. Connor drives in. Flips it up. Good off the backboard.
That's two of them. Two more to reach 2,000. If I'm not mistaken, it'd be the fourth Indian to ever get 2,000 points, all out of Adair County. Kel Stott's got 2,000, but it was split between here and Russell.
And I'm not sure if they're going to stop it or wait till there's a dead ball. We're not really sure. Here's a pass inside the Weathers, lays it in.
Put it over the top right there.
Got to have good ball pressure, so that can't happen. 2-2. And Grant's got it deep on the left side. To Gilbert. Lloyd's got it. Spin move. Gives it up to Cochran. A long three. Good. From the corner, Isaiah Cochran. That's a three trees triple. As almost from a long distance. Weathers. Over to Weathers. A long three. No good. Cochran with a rebound. He's going to bring it out himself. Cochran down the left side. Has it knocked away. Isaiah tries to throw it inside. Hits Gilbert in the foot. Here comes Campbellsville. Weathers down the right side. Weathers. Back to Big Weathers. Weathers skips it over to Howard. Howard drives, or Colvin, Colvin drives in and kisses it off the glass from about 10 feet. 5-4. Indians lead it. Lloyd, he gets in the paint. Connor goes up. No good. Gets his own rebound. And say Connor was off Connor. I thought it was stripped out of his hand, but it was too. It'll go the other way. 5-4 here early. Scoreboard update. Landon Edwards, PVA, AdairPVA.com. Landon, he's been supporting Adair County basketball for a long time. We appreciate him. Here's Weathers. Weathers skips it over to Howard. Howard to Hart down on the baseline. Hart back to Howard. A long two. No good. Ball rebounded out. Lloyd's got it. Throws it ahead to Cochran. Cochran throws it ahead to Grant. There's a bad pass at Lane's feet. And he throws it away, trying to get it to a teammate. There's Weathers. Weathers going to throw it into Keandre. Spin move at the right shoulder. Good.
Big kid in there. He's hard to get. It's hard to wall up right there. And it's just hard to wall up on a kid that size.
He just muscled up right there and put his chest into Coomer, flipped it up with the offhand. Campbellsville leads at 6-5. Connor is inside the circle. Going to run Gilbert to the high post. There's Cochran, pulls up from a 10-footer. No good. Rebounded by Colvin. Colvin down the left side. Colvin picks his dribble up, gives it to Hart. Hart in the corner to Howard. Howard can't get a shot off. Cochran intercepts a pass. Isaiah throws it ahead to Gilbert. Gilbert goes in, lays it in. Give Cochran the assist. Give Gilbert the finish. Here's Weathers. Here's Howard. Howard's got it. Howard flips it up from 8 feet. No good. And they're going to say off Gilbert. It'll go back to Campbellsville.
That was a good call there. John, we don't talk about this mustache on Landon Colvin. That's one of the best Fu Manchus I've seen, and that's on a high school kid.
Well, if any of you listeners who are my age or older, here's a layup off the inbounds. DeAndre Weathers, 8-7. Coomer, he's going to take a long three straight away. Good. That's a 3 trees church triple for Coomer. There's Colvin. But any of the older guys, Raleigh Fingers. Raleigh Fingers had a mustache very similar to that.
I mean, had to step too slow to get there.
God, do you remember Goose Gossage played for the New York Yankees?
He looks like Goose Gossage too, that thing. I remember him, yep.
But It's not a regular mustache. It's
got them sides on it. It's got the side flaps on the side of it.
I call it having the bells and whistles on it. Here's Weathers. Weathers drives down to Howard. Howard back to Weathers. Weathers has got it. They're kind of in the zone. Here's a deflected pass out of bounds. It'll go back to Campbellsville as Indians lead it 10-8 here. Scott, Indians have not had any luck turning Campbellsville over here. There was one, I think.
I've got it for two, but one of them was a dead ball turnover, so it can go down either way.
There's Howard. Howard back to Weathers. Weathers to Grant. Here's a pass into Weathers. Weathers will get doubled. Good try. He steps to it. Weathers goes it to Hart. Hart goes up, missed the shot, and Hart's going to get the rebound. Hart over to Colvin. Colvin, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Lloyd. Their county numbers, 5-on-4. Connor, he gets his paint, flips it up,
and
and gets fouled.
There it is, 2,000 points.
And we're probably going to have a stoppage in play right here. Coach Breeze takes a 30-second timeout, and there's a reason for that. Yes. A lot of points, Scott. A whole lot of them. That's a lot. It really is. And Connor, I tell you, he's had a great career here so far. It's far from over.
Far from over. If he stays healthy, I don't see how he don't obliterate the all-time lead scorer. I think Chance has 2,300 and some, if I'm not mistaken. So he'll catch that if he can stay healthy, and hopefully he will.
So Breeze calls a timeout just to let that recognition happen. And Connor.
Kiki Miller checked in for Campbellsville during the break.
Connor misses the free throw. Left it short. Miller with the rebound over to Weathers. Weathers down the right side. He's going to get jumped. Weathers goes around Connor. Now he's going to get caught in the corner, but makes a nice pass to Weathers under the basket. Or Miller, excuse me.
Miller.
Scott, you can't have three guys trapping the ball.
No.
Somebody's going to be over.
We got that with Luke the other night, too.
Here's Cochran to Lloyd straight away. He gets a high ball screen. Connor pulls up from three. Good.
Seven early.
Going behind that screen. There's Weathers. Weathers getting trapped. Ooh. He throws it to Big Weathers. 2-on-1. That's to Miller. Lays it in. Oh. So Adair County trying to speed Campbellsville up. It hadn't happened. Gilbert with a long three. Good. Dawson,
another assist.
And we got a timeout on the floor. That's Anthony Hill. And
Martin and White check in.
Keep it right here, Scott. We want to thank all of our sponsors. Our first half sponsor is Barger Insurance Agency. Let them help protect you. Proudly insuring Kentucky farmers, individuals, and businesses since 1929. BargerINS.com. And that three-pointer, Scott, I have a sponsor for that, too. That's Three Trees Church. Pastor Eric Gilbert and congregation invites you to join them at one of their locations in Columbia, Campbellsville, or Russell Springs. ThreeTrees.com. Scott, it was good to see Dawson connect on that triple. As looks like the Indians right now, Scott, defensively, they're gambling, giving up baskets to get the tempo going fast.
Almost like what UK is doing this year, letting other teams score so they can get the ball back. It's what it kind of looks like. That little perspiration here is Rebecca Craven's wearing another hat besides athletic trainer. She brought the towel out to wipe up the sweat there.
Yeah. Well, Campbellsville basketball here, 2:45 to go in the first quarter. They trail it 18-12. Weathers back to Colvin. Colvin to Weathers, drops it out of bounds. So there's a turnover.
Coming in here.
Lee Colvin's going to check in the game
for his brother. Colvin for Colvin. That'll help you out, John.
For Landon Colvin. That's right.
Dawson will run the point here as Connor's taking the rest.
Barden's also in the game. They throw it into Coomer, turns from 8 feet, misses it. Rebounded by Weathers. Throws it ahead to Howard, loses his footing. Here's Weathers. Weathers kicks it out to Colvin. 8-footer, good on the baseline. 18-14. Cochran into the front court. Cochran skips it over to Barden. Barden out to Coomer. A long three. Too hard, no good. Carter White retrieves the rebound, and he's fouled. So White and Barden into the game. Loy and Burton at the table.
Gilbert and Coomer come out.
Loy checks in. White to inbound it on the side. 2:06 to go. Loy. Here's Cochran. Cochran got it at the high post. Carter White wide open in the corner. Good. That's a three.
Great play right there. That's the first time I've seen that one run all year. That was a good looking set.
The set called to Coach Breeze there out of timeout. Run Carter off a baseline screen in the corner. 21-14. Colvin, Weathers. Weathers gives it to Howard. Howard to Colvin. Drives in. Had a 10-footer. Passed it up. Howard's going to take a long one. No good. Weathers with the rebound. Back to the other Weathers. Three good at the top of the key. 21-17. Adair County leads it. White's got it. White looking for Barden. Not there. Loy's got it right at the top of the key. Going to reverse it to Cochran. Adair County's running an open post style offense. There's a backdoor cut. By Camden Burton, and Connor missed a point blank left-handed grip shot to go the other way. He shot it with the proper hand and everything. Just shot it too hard. Here's number 30 with the ball. That's Miller. Miller's got it right at the high post. Miller skips it to the other side. Here's Howard. Howard back to Weathers. Just made a three up top. Weathers goes hard right. A little 10-footer. No good. White's got it. White, 36 seconds. Cochran's got it. Isaiah's going to pull up an NBA three. No good. Gets his own rebound. Flips it up. Good. So Cochran, I thought he rushed that three a little bit, but you can't fault the effort, Scott. Good hustle as he follows his shot. Cochran steals it and almost saved it in. The ball will go back to Campbellsville. Price checks in. Also, number 4, Pettit's going to check in. Lane Grant's going to check in for Adair County. Going to give Cochran a breather. So here's Colvin. Throws it to Colvin. He gets trapped, and he's going to throw it away. Throws it all the way up in the crowd. Will point forward. Loy's got it. 10 seconds. He's across the timeline. 8. Dribble handoff to Barden. Barden back to Loy. Back to Burton. Burton. Loy. He's going to get a desperation three off at the horn. It's short, no good. And that'll do it for the first quarter. 23-17, Adair County by 6 on the Adair County Radio Network 93.5. We'll be back.
Have you injured yourself playing a sport or exercising? Sports medicine experts at TJ Regional Health are trained to get you back on the road to recovery. Whether you're dealing with sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, or other common injuries, our goal is to prevent illness and injury in active individuals of all ages and help prevent future problems to maximize your performance. Find out more at tjregionalhealth.org/rehab. Patients first. Team always. TJ Rehabilitation Services.
United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
We're back here at John Burr, and big crowd tonight, Friday night, district action. White inbounds. And first look at the zone for Campbellsville. They're going to trap. Derrick Henry does a good job out of it. Barden with a long three off the right side, not even close. That ball was way short, almost stuck in the corner of the rim. Here's Colvin. He's going to try a long three straight away. No good. Cochran goes up high to get it. Cochran, he wants to run up to Lloyd. Lloyd reverses, gets in the paint. Barden, he's going to drive it. Drops it up to Connor. Connor goes up, scores it.
It's a tough basket right there.
Tough finish. Great pass by Barden. I thought Barden showed a lot of maturity right there, Scott. He just took a three and missed it. And he had another one, but he shot faked and drove it, drew two people, and kicked it to Loy on the baseline. Sure did. Connor with a very awkward finish. He was back up under the rim. Bryce takes it out to Weathers. Weathers straight away. Weathers. He's going to get double right here before half court. And he picks the dribble up. Colvin's got it, throws it to Weathers. Weathers to Horde. Weathers throws it into Big Weathers. Spin move, lays it in.
Connor got switched off, or Carter got switched off right there. Didn't do a whole lot about it.
There's Cochran. Cochran over to Barden. Deep on the right side. Switching on the floor with his left hand. Out to Isaiah. Isaiah in the lane. A little runner. Good. It's a nice move.
Body under control right there is Price tried to set it for a charge, and now they had to dribble right around him.
About a half hook shot. Weathers gets in the paint. DeAndre a long three, no good. Barden goes up high to get it. Derrick Henry wants to run. Lloyd down the middle of the court. Lloyd, he's going to pull up with a long three. Good. Oh, it looked good. And with offensive rebound, 10-footer, beauty. What a shot. Isaiah, for a 10-foot shot, he got a high arch on it, Scott, and just settled in the net. That was a nice offensive rebound and finish. These boys are sporting new shoes tonight, Scott. Cochran's got on some new ones. Looks like Gilbert's got on some purple ones. I don't know if that's in honor of Campbellsville for playing them or not, but they're kind of spiffy. And Scott, I want somebody to research and find me. I'm wanting to buy me a pair that don't match. You know, a pair of shoes that are different color. I've seen that this year, and I think that's really cool.
You watch? Oh, you say your wife's right behind you. She stepped out for a second.
You know, if she would loan me it probably cost me $100, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
good pair of shoes like that.
I guarantee.
I haven't bought a pair of tennis shoes in a long time. I figure they're about that much. Colvin's got it to Weathers. Full court pressure. Derrick Henry's extended the lead to 10, 29-19. Weathers, he gets trapped or half court. Colvin's got it, skips it all the way over to Howard. Howard back to Colvin, drives into the middle, and I think that's a reach foul on the Indians.
It's on me on Carter White, his team's first of the quarter.
Team's first in the down.
Ball's taken out by Campbellsville. Colvin throws it into Weathers. Weathers picks his dribble up to Price. That's Colvin. Colvin skips it over to Weathers. Weathers throws it to Big Weathers. Shot good. He got into Cochran's chest and knocked him back just enough to flip it up and good.
Yeah, he used that body.
Isaiah with a long three straight away. Good.
Another assist right there for Connor.
Isaiah Cochran. He is feeling it tonight. His shot. He looks like he's got his legs under him. Here's Weathers. Weathers. Here's a steal by Barden. He shot the gap. Blaine drives in, lays it in off the glass. So a steal and a finish by Blaine Barden. Here's Price got it. I guess my question's been answered. If we're putting some heat on, here's a bad pass. Cochran's got it. Cochran, 3-on-3. He's going to pull up with an NBA three. Right. No good. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got it. Wants to run down the right side to Price. Price back to Howard. Howard fixes the dribble to Weathers. A long three straight away. Good.
Kind of trailed the play right there.
34-24. Still 5 minutes to go here in this first half. Cochran reverses it to White. White spin moves. Off 10 feet. No good. That was a kind of a full step back. That was a bad shot by Carter right there. Here's Howard, drives in, missed a shot. Cochran digs it out. Cochran down the right side. Cochran. He drives it all the way to the basket. Gets cut off to Burton, lays it in. That was a very nice pass by Cochran. He got stopped, but he had a spin move and backed up and just hit Camden on the move. Price with a long three. Good. Price drills a three. Lloyd drives in, flips it in off the glass.
There's absolutely no defense can play this game.
Adair County just trying to outscore Campbellsville right now. Here's Howard's got it. Howard over to Price. Another long three, same spot. Missed that one. Burton's got it. Burton gives it off to Lloyd. Under 4 minutes. Connor drives up. Cochran. He's going to try a long three. Good off the left side. Isaiah Cochran.
Give him 15.
Give him 15. And we got to read that sponsor because we are absolutely on fire from three. And 3-pointers tonight are brought to you by Three Trees Church, Kentucky Hometown Church. Pastor Eric Gilbert and congregation invites you to join them on one of their 3 locations, Columbia, Campbellsville, Russell Springs. 3trees.com. Scoreboard update 41-27, Landon Edwards. AdairPVA.com. And he's been a longtime supporter of Adair County Athletics, and he's proud to serve the community. Free throws tonight brought to you by Columbia Pharmacy. And Scott, this game has been high intensity tonight.
That's a understatement right there. I thought the Indians, I really like how they're playing here. It's just wide open and trying to use their advantage they have. And Isaiah's really kind of played 15 points already. Connor's got 11, so there's 26-41. And I thought they're getting some good play off the bench from White, Barden, and also from Camden Burton.
Scott, I think what you'll see with this style tonight is I think you'll see a Campbellsville team that'll show some fatigue in the second half. They're not near as deep as the Indians.
No, you're exactly right. Campbellsville comes out with 6 players.
Hart's checked back in for Campbellsville. Price to inbound.
Let's see the Indians.
Price.
What they do here, John Cochran and Lloyd both out of the ball game.
Here's Colvin to Weathers. Weathers back to Price. To Colvin. Both Colvins are out there. There's Colvin right at the high post. Weathers, a long three off the wing. No good. Rebounded by Gilbert. Dawson stuck his nose in there and got that one. Dawson, he comes down off the lane. Lane drives it in the paint. Paint pass to Boomer, and it's stolen. There's Weathers has got it. Weathers loses it out of bounds. They're going to say Carter White deflected it out of bounds. Go back to Campbellsville. 41-27, 3:18 to go. Colvin to take it out. Colvin.
Oh, that'll call a hold.
They had a foul call right as Coomer intercepted the pass. Coomer was starting the inbounder. It wasn't on him. He went up and just dug it out of the air.
Called the lane for a hole back here behind.
Here's Weathers in the corner. Weathers to Colvin. Colvin in the corner. Ball deflected by Gilbert.
Stepped out of bounds.
And right back to Weathers, and he was standing out of bounds.
Good job by Dawson right there.
Ford's going to check in for Colvin.
He's actually going to get DeAndre Weathers.
Keandre's currently out of the game right now, too. So Hart is really the only size that Campbellsville's got. Let's see if Coach Breeze calls something inside. Coomer's got it. Here's a duck into White. White turns around from 8 feet. No good. Rebounded by Colvin. They tried to post Carter up that time.
It's different, isn't it?
Here's Colvin with a long three in transition. No good. Coomer goes up high to get it. Gives it off to Gilbert. He wants to run. 2:44. Gilbert.
Nice pass.
Coomer lays it in. It's a really good look by Dawson Gilbert right there. Here's Price to Howard. Howard. It's going to be fouled by Carter White. Hand check. Lloyd and Cochran are at the table. Barden sets down. White sets down. Young men gave great effort there checking out the ball game. The Adair County's extended their defense tonight. They're mostly, if you're familiar with the run and jump, they're going off the dribble. They're not going off the first pass. They're just that first guy that don't see the ball coming. that they can sneak up on. That's who they're going off of, not a particular person. Here's Cochran's going to bring it down. He's going to handle the point. He's going to run Loy off a baseline screen. And we got a hole.
Fouls on Calden. Lee Calden, his first, team's first of the half, or quarter, excuse me.
That's the old double stack.
I like that play.
Yeah, they run two guys off that screen. Run Gilbert, and then they ran Loy. Gilbert,
Somebody's got
two
options. Somebody's got to come out. There we go.
Pettit
checks back in.
Gilbert, take it out. Gilbert throws it into Cochran on the block. Cochran turns baseline, lays it in. Isaiah with a nice move. Campbellsville was calling for the hook. And here's the steal. Gilbert steps in the passing lane. Gilbert, he wants to run. Gilbert to Grant. Grant drives in, back to Gilbert. Gilbert, a long three straight away. Short, no good. Coomer knocks it out. But two, Pettit. Pettit over to Horde, a long two. Good. Horde, that was from about 15 feet. Coach Breed wants to go. He wants to go as fast as he can. Lloyd drives in, 10-footer off the glass. Tough shot. Sure was. God, how does he make that shot? He's off balance. Kissed it off the glass. Here's Horde. Horde got it in transition. He's in a dangerous place. Stolen by Gilbert. Gilbert on a runaway layup. Going to finish it up. Gilbert stepped in the passing lane, but it was a great trap out top. What started it. Here's Price. Price, he's trapped on the wing. Price back to Calvin. Calvin to Horde, and Lane Grant reaches and fouls.
Lane's third.
Lane Grant, his third foul, but looks like he's going to stay in the ball game.
DeAndre Weathers going to return. Also, DeAndre Weathers.
Campbellsville, they look a little bit winded right now. Here's Horde. Horde in the corner to Pettit. Pettit's going to throw it to the high post to Weathers. Back to Pettit. Wanted to get the three, but couldn't. Into Weathers. Weathers dropped it out of bounds. Man, they're going to say off Campbellsville. Good help side there by Dawson Gilbert.
This is some of the best defense I've seen Dawson play.
Eric County was fronting the post with backside help. Gilbert got there about when Weathers caught it. They had to double team, and he just dropped it out of bounds. There's Lloyd. Lloyd penetrates on the left side. They're going to run Cochran up off a down screen. Cochran's got it. Picks his dribble up. Back to Connor. He drives baseline. Flips it to Coomer. Lays it in.
Pass.
That was a great pass.
6 assists for Connor already.
There's Horde. Horde's got it. Over to Weathers. Weathers tries to throw it in a Pettit. Ball's out of bounds to the Indians. Campbellsville right now, and they're just disorganized right now. They're spacing on the floor, Scott, and a lot of that's because they don't have time. 26 seconds to go, 51-29, Indians in control. Here's Lloyd to Cochran. Cochran, there's a flare screen. Connor comes off of it, runs Gilbert up off a double screen.
Call off offensive foul.
And it was an elevator screen. They're going to get Cochran for moving. A lot of people, the old movie Hoosiers called it the picket fence, but they run the guy through there and they just kind of close up. 12 seconds to go. Plenty of time for Campbellsville. Calvin to Weathers in the corner. He's being trapped. Ball's kicked. It'll go back to the Eagles. 5.9 to go. Here's a pass into the corner. They're going to throw it to Weathers. Puts it in and one. Not sure who they're going to give that foul to.
Cochran picks up the foul.
It's Isaiah. It's a great play by Anthony Epps there where threw the ball in the corner, pinned down. Weathers using that body, trying to get it under 20. He does. 3.3. Lloyd's got it. Goes across the timeline. Connor pulls up with a long three at the horn. No good. And that'll do it for the first half. Adair County 51, Campbellsville 32. Here at the break, we're going to take a quick break. We come back, we'll have all the numbers for you from John Bird Memorial Gymnasium.
Discover the warmth of a welcoming community and immerse yourself in the power of faith at Three Trees Church. Join them this weekend to experience the genuine love of Jesus and be part of a community that uplifts and inspires. Plan your visit at threetrees.com. Stay connected on Instagram and Facebook. And don't miss their uplifting broadcast every weekend at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on 93.5 WAIN. Three Trees Church, where faith comes alive and love knows no bounds.
Do you have a business? Are you running for an office? Maybe you've just got a kid in sports. No matter what you've got going on in your life, Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery's got a service or product you need. We've got a large selection of pre-printed items available in our storefront that you can just walk in and buy anytime, including Adair County Indian shirts, Adair County band shirts, and Columbia, Kentucky apparel. So come on by and check out all the great services and products available at Hopkins Screen Printing and Embroidery, or call us anytime Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Let us put our experience to work for you.
Jeffrey's Hardware, Wholesale, and Electric is one of the longest standing businesses in Columbia, opening their doors in 1893. Jeffrey's Hardware and Wholesale Electric is more than just a general hardware store. They offer PPG paint and paint supplies, a wholesale electrical department, a complete line of plumbing supplies, and much more. Visit jeffreysupply.com or stop by the shop on Jamestown Street.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
United States.
This is Matt Loy with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our work. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back to John Burr Memorial Gymnasium, where the Indians lead Campbellsville 51-32 here at the break. It's a halftime show brought to you by Tim Hardwick and Franklin Nissan. The Don Franklin family of dealerships works daily to provide you with the best experience possible while finding the right vehicle for your family. Visit the website, donfranklinauto.com. As have a halftime show, and a student just won $100 on a layup, free throw, and a three-pointer. Great job by him. Stats for the half: Indians are 5 lead changes, 1 tie in this one. Indians led by as much as 25. Campbellsville's largest lead was only 1 point at twice that they had that. For the Eagles, 14-28 the field, 50%. For also 3 of 11 from the three-point line for 27%. They had 14 rebounds in the first half, 3 of those offensive. Had 12 turnovers, had 9 assists in the half. Keandre Weathers, big half for him, at 13 points and a team high 3 rebounds. Flanagan Price had a three-pointer. While Lee Colvin had 2. DeAndre Weathers had 6 on a pair of three-pointers. Keaton Horde 2. Landon Colvin 2. And Kiki Miller 4 for a total of 32. For the Indians' first half, they were 22 of 36 from the field, 61%. 7 of 15 from the three-point line, 47%. They missed their only free throw of the half. They had 13 rebounds, 3 of those offensive, 4 turnovers, 11 assists, 4 steals for the Indians in the first half. 2 players in double digits for Adair County. Isaiah Cochran leads the way. He's got 17 points, also a game-high 5 rebounds. Connor Lloyd with 13 in the first half. Dawson Gilbert, 7. Brayton Coomer, 7. That was off. Blaine Barden, 2. Camden Burton, 2. And Carter White, 3 for a total of 51. This has been the Tim Hardwick Franklin Nissan halftime show. The Indians lead this one 51-32. We'll take a break, come back and have second half action here in about 3 or 4 minutes. You're listening to Adair County Athletic Network, 93.5 WAIN.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Cameron Smith. I'm a Campbellsville High School graduate and a Lindsey Wilson College student. I'm well on my way to earning a degree in secondary education. At LWC, I've met new people, become involved on campus, and I have loved being part of the sports programs. Visit today, and you will want to make Lindsey Wilson College your new home, too. Call the admissions office at 270-384-8100 or email us at admissions@lindsey.edu.
Kentucky Sanitation Services is a waste management company with solutions tailored to each client's needs. They provide garbage dumpster services for your business, home, or farm, as well as a variety of roll-off boxes from 10 cubic yards all the way up to 40 cubic yards. They have containers that can handle any size job, from cleaning out your basement or for a large demolition project. Call 270-634-4637 or check them out on Facebook at Kentucky Sanitation Services.
Duo Broadband can keep your business well connected with high-speed fiber. Let Duo improve your data network, phone systems, and Wi-Fi with faster and more reliable fiber optic connectivity. Duo Broadband makes it easy to switch. There are no fees to connect with Duo. Plus, we provide free installation with no business downtime. And you can keep your existing phone numbers. Visit duobroadband.com/business to schedule a free evaluation.
United Citizens Bank.
This is Matt Lloyd with United Citizens Bank. Although I'm very proud of all the products and services we offer, the best thing we have to offer is good, old-fashioned customer service. It may seem like banking is moving to smartphones and computers, and while we can do that too, we don't think anything can replace a firm handshake and your confidence in our word. When you think personal service and customer-first banking, think UCB. United Citizens Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, Adair County, what's for dinner? This is Dakota at the new Zaxby's on Tahoney Trace. I'd like to invite you to try our fried or grilled chicken Philly made with grilled onions, peppers, and garlic aioli on a toasted hoagie roll. If you're in the mood for a salad, try the Cobb or house salad with your choice of fried or grilled chicken. You can even sign up online for Zax Rewards and get 5 chicken fingers with Zax sauce when you spend $5 or more.
Are you in the market for a reliable and stylish ride? Then look no further than Franklin Nissan in Columbia. Tim Hardwick and the team are ready to make your car buying experience a breeze. At Franklin Nissan, they offer a wide selection of top quality vehicles to suit your needs. Visit their website at donfranklинauto.com to explore their inventory and exclusive deals. Drive away with confidence. Choose Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan, your trusted automotive partner.
Welcome back to John Bird Memorial Gymnasium. I want to thank Austin Armstrong for our stream tonight, brought to you by First and Farmers National Bank. Banking is reliably simple. firstandfarmers.com. Austin Armstrong, man in that booth. Also, Hardwick, Tim Hardwick, Franklin Nissan sponsors our streaming booth tonight. And so we want to thank all of our sponsors. TJ Regional Health, our Scott and I's booth, and we're sitting here courtside here at John Burr. The Indians lead at 51-32. And I guess the best way to describe that half is the Indians really sped Campbellsville up. And I thought besides the last 30 seconds where the Indians gave up 5 points, I thought they had a very, very good half. Had a lot of contributors. Connor Lloyd, we saw him get his 2,000th point early in that first quarter. And, Scott, I think Indians on pace to get 100 right now.
Yeah, they are, sure are. It's a good offensive half, no doubt. Anxious to see if we come out running like we did the first half. That was fun to watch anyway.
I think we got a little bit different starting lineup here. I don't think Grant is going to start back here. I believe White will start back for him in that spot, and the other four starters.
Lane had them 3 fouls in the first half, so probably don't give a chance for him to come in a little later.
Boomer Cochran, Gilbert Loy, and White. Colvin will inbound it for Campbellsville. Campbellsville in the all black, trimmed in the gold and blue. Adair County in the all white, trimmed in blue tonight. Weathers across the timeline. Weathers to Hart. Back to Weathers. The left-handed dribble. He's a southpaw. Over to Cochran. Here's a pass to Colvin. 15-footer. No good. Ball's kept alive. Colvin's got it. Back to Weathers. Weathers thought about taking the shot, and he's going to back it back out to Horde. Horde's going to drive it right. Horde kicks it over to Hart. Bad pass. That'll be a turnover. Hart threw it in the backcourt.
13th turnover for Campbellsville. Only 4 for Adair County in the first half.
Cochran to take it out. Lloyd. Connor Lloyd straight away. Campbellsville, they're man-to-man. They're going to run their flex. White's got it. Cochran, they're going to post Connor up down there. Connor turns, faces, into the lane, gets double-teamed. Coomer with a 15-footer, too hard, no good. White got a hand on it, back to Lloyd. Lloyd's triple-team. Somebody's open. Cochran, he's going to drive it baseline, loses his footing. Turns from 10 feet, tough shot, rebounded by Weathers. Weathers over to Colvin. Colvin picks his dribble up, back to Weathers. Little Weathers with a long three, air ball, rebounded by Coomer. Coomer over the head to Lloyd. Lloyd drives in, pulls up for the 12-footer, good. What a tough shot. Tyler's made some tough shots tonight.
Exactly right.
Here's Weathers. That's Keandre Weathers. He's trapped, and we got a foul.
That's only on Gilbert. His first, team's first. It's looking like Blaine Barton coming in the game to replace Gilbert.
Here's Horde. Horde gives it into Weathers. 53-32. Adair County by 21. They led by 19 at the half. There's Horde to Hart. Hart. Really hadn't looked at the basket. It only averaged 3.7. Horde. He's going to drive it hard. Weathers to Colvin. Colvin to Weathers. Horde's going to try a long three off the right side. No good.
Rebound.
Coomer goes up high to get it. Coomer off to Lloyd down the left side. Connor, he's got his head up. Throws it to Coomer. Coomer dribbles it off his foot right to Big Weathers. Campbellsville's got numbers. 2-on-1. Weathers drives in and missed the shot. They're going to get Blaine Barden on a blocking foul. It'll be 2 shots for the Eagles.
Blaine tried to step over there late and wasn't able to get there.
God, we saw Hardwick and Franklin Nissan. They teamed up and gave away $200 at halftime. I'd like to know how to get my name in that pot.
Yeah, I didn't see my name in it.
No, I think what it was, they had a table out front. They were
we came in the wrong entrance.
In the wrong door. As no, Ben Lloyd's daughter, Nikki's daughter, they pulled her out. She won it. And we saw a young man, a student, win the Jeff Jesse $50 halftime spree. He made a layup, a free throw, and a three.
Only took 4 shots.
4 shots. He went 3 out of 4. He got 30 seconds. Here's White with a long three in the corner. Good. Give Cochran the assist.
I'd like to know what Carter's percentage is shooting 3-pointers when it comes inside out, because it's about probably 50% higher than what he is when he's without on the side pass.
Carter's really got his confidence going right now. Shooting the ball with a lot of confidence. Here's Hart. Hart gives it to Weathers. Here's a pass back to Hart, lays it in.
So basket for him.
That's it. Cochran's got it. Leads 20-22, 56-24. Lloyd to Cochran. Dribbles in. Barton, he's going to try a long three off the wing. Air ball. Rebounded by Colvin. It did hit the irons, but barely. Here's Weathers. Weathers to Colvin. Colvin to Horde. Howard back to Colvin.
He's still out in the zone here.
Howard on the right side tries to penetrate. Colvin wheel gets deep. Weathers a long three. Good.
Good play right there. Colvin did a good job drawing the defense. Just kicked it out for that 3-pointer.
Weathers, when he's open, he's a really good shooter. This don't take many. Lloyd tries to throw it to Cochran. Barton retrieves it right before it goes out of bounds. Here's White. White. Bear County running their motion offense. Barton's got it. Throws it to Lloyd on the wing.
Not sure what we're running. We got two guys running the same play.
Derrick County's movement as well. Barton, he goes right by Hart. And Hart grabs him before the shot. Probably a good foul by Hart.
It's going to be a layup.
Pettit's going to check in for Hart. White to take it out. Carter under his own basket, lobs it into Cochran. Cochran, he's about 10 feet away. Here's a backdoor cut. Lloyd's got it, has a shot blocked. Connor goes back up, puts it in. Connor, those first shot blocked. He went right back and got it and stuck it in. Howard drives in, flips it up, no good. He's out of control. Lloyd, he wants to run. 3-on-2. Connor, Coomer, lays it in. That was a really good read by Connor Lloyd. And give Coomer a lot of credit. He ran the court and got rewarded as ball was dropped off to him. Here's Howard. Ball to Pettit. Pettit back to Howard. Howard drives in, 15-footer. No good, but they're going to say Barton fouls him.
His second. Team's third.
It's going to put Howard at the line for 2 free throws. Our Landon Edwards scoreboard update, 60-39. Indians by 21 points. Free throws, no good. Actually, they changed it, Scott. 60-37.
That's what I've got, yeah.
Okay. Howard will have one more. He missed the first and a lot of substitutions. We'll get to those in just a second. 3:29 to go. Howard makes one of 2. He's coming out of the ball game.
New player, Noyola.
Gabriel,
get the glasses outside.
Gabriel Noyola. That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Lloyd comes across the timeline to Grant. Grant throws it into Cochran. They can't guard him in there. Oh, he missed a bunny. Rolled off the side. Rebounded by Colvin. Colvin to Pettit. Pettit walked. He walked, no call. And they're going to get either Lloyd or Cochran on the push.
Cochran is third.
Gilbert jumps up off that bench.
He's going to replace Cochran.
3:09 to go. He's going to 3 fouls. Here's Pettit in the corner. Pettit drives. Great defense by Cam Burton. Ball's deflected around. Gilbert's got it. Ball was knocked out of Gilbert's hands. Campbellsville Howard along through a Colvin. No good. Camden Burton with the rebound. Here's Lloyd. Throws it into Coomer. Lays it in.
Coomer in double figures.
Great look by Connor right there.
8 assists for Connor.
Here's Colvin. Fixes dribble up. Noyola. Back to Colvin. Price is checked in the game. Pettit with a long 3. No good. Wow. Camden Burton. We got a collision here.
Gosh, they just hit heads.
Sure. Yeah, we've had a major crash out here. Price is going to get a long 3. No good. Grant had
everything he can.
That's Miller's checked in the game. Colvin with a little runner from 8. Rebound. No good. Coomer knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Campbellsville. They've had multiple opportunities on this trip. 2:09 to go. Indians by 24. 62-38.
All of a sudden, Campbellsville's got more rebounds than the Indians. The Indians had about 7 more at a half.
You got Gilbert, Burton, Lloyd, Grant, and Coomer on the floor right now for the Indians. Here's Price to Pettit. Pettit. Dribble handoff to Howard to Price. Pettit's got it. Back to Price. Noyola's got it. Noyola
Trapping.
Runs into the corner. Very unsteady ball handler. Not steady with it at all. There's Pettit. Grant got a hand on it. Noyola, he's going to go up from 17 feet. No good.
Rebound, guys.
He rebounded it in the corner. Back to Pettit. Pettit, little 8-footer, no good.
Got another one.
Pettit with another offensive rebound, goes up, no good. Camden Burton with a rebound. Off to Lloyd. Minute 23. Connor drives in, flips it in. Great move by Connor. We got Breeze calls time out.
5 in, 5 out. He is not happy about the rebounding right now.
He's got 5 new guys coming in. Also for Campbellsville, number 30, Kiki Miller is going to check in the game. Scott, we had an interesting situation with the referees tonight. You know, we got Downey's Eye Clinic, and we had one of our officials is a state trooper, and I'll let you tell the story.
Yeah, we got word. I noticed there's only 2 officials out there in the pregame, and talking to the AD, Tyler Maskell, and he said, yeah, the third official was a state trooper, and he had to arrest somebody, and he's going to be right at game time.
So what's more important, be here for Adair Campbellsville or be there for the arrest? I guess duty calls.
Duty calls. He wasn't off duty yet. So,
but he was saying it was a crazy day, and in his line of work today is he shared just a brief moment with us.
He's going to pick up full court right
got
here.
Leland Braley in the game, Scott.
Yeah, also Jacob Lacey.
Jacob Lacey's in the game. Cochran, Barton, and White.
Matthew Brady.
Okay, Matthew Brady. There's Oyola. He's trapped in the backcourt. There's a long pass up to Howard. Throw it into Weathers, lays it in. Cochran. He's going to handle the point guard duty. For White, reverses it to Barton. Back to Cochran. Wings it to the other side. Here's Barton straight away. Barton to Cochran. We're going to get a high ball screen with Brady. Cochran has the ball taken away. Here's a pass to Howard. Howard down the right side. Back to Colvin. Price. Noyola.
A mismatch inside.
Price didn't look at the basket. He was open. Weathers goes up, puts it in. Weathers uses that body, really gets into your chest well. 64-42. There's Lacey. Gives it to White, to Barton. They're going to post Cochran up. Cochran. Nice spin move baseline. It gets doubled, and turnover. Colvin steals it from him. Colvin on a run out. Price back to Noyola. Here's Howard. Howard to Colvin. Back to Noyola. And the horn sound. No shot for Campbellsville. 64-42. Indians lead it on the Indian Radio Network.
Everyone's talking about the easy way to do your banking. And the best part? It's free. The First and Farmers National Bank mobile banking app allows you the freedom to make the deposit right from your mobile device. While you're on the mobile app, you can also transfer money, pay your bills, and check your balance. If you haven't already, download the First and Farmers National Bank mobile app today. Just one more way we're putting you first. Deposit limits apply. Standard rates and fees may apply from your wireless carrier. First and Farmers National Bank, equal housing lender, member, FDIC.
Lewis Transport is a family-owned business serving the tanker transport needs of the Ohio Valley and beyond with their expert truck loader and fleet driving teams since 1938. Headquartered in Columbia, Kentucky, Lewis Transport is known for their passion, honesty, and tendency to work hard for their customers. With a dedicated team of highly trained drivers and support staff and 3 regional dispatch offices, Lewis Transport is here for you and ready to fulfill all your distribution needs. For more information, call 270-384-5749. Lewis Transport is a proud supporter of Adair County High School basketball.
Second half brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau North. They pride themselves on helping customers in Columbia and the surrounding area get the insurance coverage that's right for them. Give Boomer Lewis a call, 385-9137, or stop by 40 Grant Lane, Camden Burton across the timeline. Camden to Lloyd. Lloyd, great pass to Lane Grant, flips it in. Give Lloyd another assist and give Grant the basket. Nice shot fake, Scott, by Lane.
Sure was. Let the Weathers go by.
Colvin. Camden Burton is playing with more and more confidence as he hounds Calvin coming up the floor. Here's Howard. Throws it into Big Weathers.
Foul by Coomer, his team's first of the quarter.
That's Keandre.
Keandre's big game. He's got 17.
Coomer got caught behind him, went for the steal, called a foul, 66-42. Calling to take it out. Here's Coomer, got a hand on it. Keandre with the right hand, got it.
It's just a handful.
He's done a great job at finishing in there tonight. There's Lloyd. Lane Grant, he's going to try a long three. Good off the right side.
Well, that's right for Lane. That's 10 assists for Connor Lloyd now. He's got a double-double.
3 trees triple. Get a full timeout. Anthony Epps for Campbellsville. We're going to send it back. 69-44 leads 25. We just started the fourth quarter on the Indian Radio Network.
Discover quality lumber at B&B Sawmill in Columbia. At B&B Sawmill, they offer kiln-dried poplar and hickory lumber, ensuring top-notch quality for your woodworking needs. Whether you're crafting furniture, building structures, or creating beautiful pieces of art, their lumber is the perfect choice. B&B Sawmill, 200 Industrial Park Road, proud supporters of Adair County Athletics. Call Joey White at B&B Sawmill today and experience the excellence of their products.
Join the JL Gate family of farmers and ranchers across the U.S. Their round pins are trusted day in and day out. Now, exclusively from JL Gate, they introduce a new feature, the powdered coat option. Elevate your round pin and farm gate orders with their stunning powdered coat finishes, including JL Gray, dark green, red, and gloss black. Available for a small upcharge. Whether you opt for painted, powdered, or galvanized coating, they are dedicated to ensuring your purchase perfectly suits your needs.
Campbellsville basketball. Anthony Epps wanted timeout after that last three from Lane Grant. Price has got it straight away. Handed by Gilbert. Price all the way to the left side. Gets it to Calvin. Calvin spins. Goes up from 8 feet. Shot. Lee Calvin. He's a tough finish right there. Gilbert on a run out. Scores it and gets fouled. Give Loy another assist.
That is only on Price, his team's first of the quarter.
That was a great job by both Loy and Gilbert. Give Connor credit for having his head up. Give Dawson credit for really getting out and running his lane. Dawson makes the free throw, completes the three-point play.
Take Craig Dean. He sent John those mismatched shoes. The LeBron's, $130, John.
I don't know about that. I might have to look for something on sale. Here's Weathers. Weathers turns into the paint, flips it in. That puts him over 20.
21.
Lane Grant, cherry picking Lane, drives in, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2.
So it's going to be on Keandre Weathers.
His Lane leaked out that time.
Actually, his first. Team second.
72-48. Rick County's got a big game offensively tonight. 72 points with 6.5 still to go. Scott, they are on pace to get 90. I don't know if they'll get 100, but depends on if the game slows down any. It doesn't appear that it's going to. He missed a pair. Columbia Pharmacy free throws. Check out their Flavor X machine. Here's Weathers in the paint. Weathers turns baseline out in the corner. Long three. No good. Weathers with the rebound. Stolen by White. White down the left side. Carter off to Gilbert. Gilbert, as Price reaches in and fouls him.
It's his second, team's third. Howard's going to be checking back in. He will replace. Somebody's got to come out. Here we go. Noyola's going to come out.
Nips on the foul call. There's Gilbert. Gilbert. To Coomer, turns, faces up. Camden lays it in.
Thought he was going to dunk it.
Camden Burton got up high to flip that one in. God, I would have liked for him to try that.
Yeah.
You know, we've got a comfortable lead. And, I just never was fortunate enough to be able to get up that high. So never had an opportunity to try to dunk the ball. Here's Campbellsville. Howard's got it. And follow
Hook on Coomer down low.
And just reminded them that Coomer can't guard Weathers in there without fouling him. And sure enough, on cue, it was called. Coomer's checking out of the ball game, 74-48. Here's Price with a long three in the corner. Good look. Price in his minutes he's got tonight, Scott. He's making open shots. Good player. White. Carter, he's going to try a three straight away. Good. Carter got his feet under him. That was a great shot.
Carter up to 9 points now. The Indians are threatening to have a bunch of players in double figures.
Here's a steal by Lane Grant, Scott. I don't know if he got it. It happened so fast. And Lane was foul.
They call it on DeAndre Weathers his second. Team's 4, so Indians going to the line from now on.
That was a non-shooting foul. They'll take this one out. Coach Breeze, he's going to draw up a play here, 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. We want to thank everybody, all of our sponsors, our referee sponsors, Downey's Eye Clinic, National Anthem, Dr. Chuck Giles, first half sponsor, Barger Insurance, and second half sponsor, Farm Bureau North. And Landon Edwards, our scoreboard, Columbia Pharmacy for free throws, Three Trees Church, our 3-point sponsor. And our player of the week is Zaxby's. And don't forget, take us on the go. All you have to do is search Columbia Radio by Fort, FORCHT on the App Store or Google Play Store. And, of course, our app is free of charge. Again, that's Columbia Radio by Fort. And Hardwick Franklin Nissan for the multiple ads that they're sponsoring tonight. Cochran's got it. Cochran, he's going to back his man down. And he's going to kick it in the corner to White. Back to Grant. Nothing there. Here's Gilbert. Gilbert to Cochran. They're kind of really patient this time. They're going to run a motion type offense. They run White up off a double. Not there. Up top. He's going to reverse it to the right side. Gilbert, a long three straight away. No good. And Weathers gets it. Howard leaks out. Nobody back. Lays it in.
Nobody rotated out. When you go out on the top of the key shooting it, somebody's got to rotate back on defense. Nobody did.
Yeah, he was the only guy up. Here's Grant. Grant to White. Cochran's got it. Ready to high post. Back to Lane. A long three. That one rattled out. No good. And Gilbert knocks it out of bounds. It'll go back to Campbellsville.
Lane Barden will check back in.
Barden for Gilbert. Leads 24, and Adair County will call off their pressure here with 4.5 to go. Colvin to Weathers, and he'll walk it up. Boys at Woodford tomorrow. Girls,
tough game.
Home against Portland Christian at 1 o'clock. We'll be here for the girls' game. Here's Weathers. He gets trapped. Camden Burton with a steal. And Camden's just quite a shot. It was incidental contact.
DeAndre Weathers second, team's fifth, so Camden go to the line for a pair.
Camden Burton did a nice job anticipating, Scott, the double team, and he's throwing. And you can't float passes against quick teams. So Camden, has he scored tonight, Scott?
Yes, he's got 4.
He's got 4. Camden, I think his first trip to the line, he makes it. I have one more.
Numbers here. Camden's career high 6 points. He's done that twice, and he's going for a 6-point right here.
We're going to get him. We're going to break 6 tonight for him. We're going to get him more than 6. There it is. There's number 6.
He's got a player of the week card ready for him, too.
Oh, he just contributed off that bench. He does a lot of things that are hidden on that stat sheet. He kept a lot of balls loose. They're alive, not loose. They get LaRue County just because of his jumping ability. There's Weathers, missed a shot, gets his own rebound, puts it in, and he's at a Scott. That's showing a sign right there of where the Indians are giving up stuff in that paint area tonight. Weathers has made a living in there tonight. Here's Barden. Barden to White. Camden Burton. He's fouled, and Camden gets it. He's going to hopefully get the break that we'll have 2 shots at it to get to 7. Got it. Good to see former Adair County coach and principal George Kreitz in attendance tonight with his son-in-law, Craig Pippin. I don't know if Craig can claim to be the legend like George, but anyway, it was good to see them in the building tonight.
Camden that career high now, 7 points.
80-55. Weathers comes across the timeline. Weathers. He's hounded by Lane Grant. Weathers gets in the paint. Euro step, flips it in. 80-57. 3:20 to go. Teams trading baskets right now. There's Barden on the circle cut. Barden in the paint, flips it in off the glass.
So coming in for the timeout.
And we got a sub in for the Indians. Matthew Magine. We got some subs for Campbellsville.
Campbellsville's going to clear their bench.
I think Milburn's going to check in.
Noiola's back in.
Number 22 checks in the game. Christian Hart. Scott, that young man, he's put together now. 6'2" freshman. Christian Hart.
34, Martis.
I'm assuming that's his brother, Tayshawn Hart, who started for the Eagles tonight. Hart on the block. Hart to Milburn. Milburn to Iola. Iola dribbles in, misses the shot, and he gets fouled. He'll shoot 2. I apologize. That's Noiola. I said Iola. Aviola. I apologize.
That's what you could have said.
Noiola, that's right. At this point in the game, 25-point lead, just be glad I was close. Free throw's good. By Gabriel Noiola. And we got mass subs in the game. Indians, they leave Barden and Sam Burton.
Lacey and Brady go in.
We got Lacey, Brady, and Magine going to get the last 252, it looks like. Free throw's good. Barden comes across the timeline. Over to Burton's. There's Brady up top. Brady to Camden.
Nice
back to Brady. Missed a shot. He's going to shoot 2.
Sounds on Christian Hart. His first.
I'd like to see Camden pull up and hit that jump shot right there.
You don't get to see it because he's going to come out of the game.
We got Feast at the table, and we got Breeze. Breeze at the table. Samuel Feast is the other substitution. Brady missed that first free throw. He's dead center with that one. So he gets in the scoring column. Noiola across the timeline. 2:34. Noiola. He's going to dribble over to the right hash. Throws it to Hart. Hart. Drives to his left. Picks his dribble up. Lacey still gets thrown. Lacey. Is it over to Breeze? Back to Lacey. Here's Feast.
Oh, there you go.
Lacey, a long 3 in the corner. No good. Rebounded by 54.
Andrew Martis, 30.
Martis is in the game. Owens to Martis. Milburn thought about the 3, didn't take it. There's a pass back to Martis. Owens. Noiola. Noiola. To Milburn. Milburn to Hart. Hart to Martis. A long 3. Hits the top of the backboard. Doesn't hit anything. Breeze. Let's see if Breeze can get to the basket. Lacey. There's Feast for a long 3, and he didn't travel with it. McGuffin's going to check in.
Leland Brady and McGuffin. That is Andrew McGuffin. We got 6 on the forward. You got 6 out there. 6. No, you don't. Never mind. I didn't count right.
There's a long 3 in the corner by Milburn. 83-62. McGuffin drives in. Feast with a long 3 straight away. No good. Rebounded by Owens. Owens to Martis. Drives baseline. Magine cuts him off. Owens drops the ball. Back to Martis. Martis. Pass to Nola. There's Hart. He's going to back his man down. Hart to Milburn. Milburn comes off the ball screen. Here's Hart on the block. Flips it up to the left hand. No good. He'll shoot 2.
And foul by Leland Brady.
Since first.
Some Hart to the line. Look at his first points of the night.
Hart makes the first free throw. Leads 20 points. 83-63. Stay with us for the postgame show. We'll have comments from head basketball coach Darren Breeze.
There's Breeze wants flex offense.
Feast.
Oh, look off.
Over to McGuffin in the corner. McGuffin. Let it fly. Let it fly. No good. Hart's got it. 17 seconds. Noyola. Back to Hart. Noyola drives it baseline. Picks his dribble up. To Hart. To Milburn lays it in.
Oh, this is not good defense.
He's got 5 points in limited action here. 83-66. That's going to be the final. Adair County beats Campbellsville. And we're going to take a quick break. And Jared, we'll holler at you when Coach Breeze comes to the microphone. This is the Indian Radio Network 93.5.